All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. I actually can only see chat on my phone right now. I don't know why, but on my dashboard, it's just not there. So let me see if I can maybe get it back. Apparently not. Let me try like fully restarting my browser. Oh, what? How did I even click back into there? Hold on, let me flip over. Late. Wasn't late. I was like maybe a few seconds late. And if anything, I was late because of you guys. Okay, let me clarify this. I was late because of you guys. Because I got caught up right before the stream looking at all of the deep fakes. Oh, fuck. I don't know what you're talking about. Dashboard just not working. Like, everything works normally fine, generally speaking. But I can't see my chat. Maybe if I open like the actual stream, can I see chat there? Yes, I can. So I could do this, or can I pop it out maybe? Oh, huge. Okay, so here's the setup for the day then. We go back and we open up my dashboard again. Where them I don't know what glasses you're talking about. Not know what you're talking about. Today's my birthday. Happy birthday. 24, I think you said before, right? There we go. It's almost like I had chat all along. Oh, and this one, now that I've like gone to the actual, hold on, let me fix my camera real quick, which is two quick things because apparently I didn't set up my camera. We turn down the exposure a notch. Actually, that looks a little dark. Maybe if we brought in a little more light of that exposure, that's like prime. Yep, that looks good. And real quick, let me be clear. And now I'm back. Oh, but it got darker. Why did it get darker? There we go. Okay. I always have to like turn it off and turn it back on in OBS because for some reason if I don't restart it, like deactivate it and activate it again, it's like, well, it only runs at like 30 FPS instead of 60 for like how it actually captures me. So, hold on. But what I was going to say was since I have Ludwig's like YouTube chat extension that gives you like colored names and slows down like the constant flow and makes it more like Twitch, where it like pauses for 3 seconds or so and then updates. So actually, I'm not used to all of you having colored names because normally, obviously, on YouTube, it's like everyone's name is gray, and then aside from that, the mods have blue names. But right now, it's like Sticky is orange, Isaac Myers is like slightly less orange, but orange. Lion is pink. That guy is green. Pumpkin Bricks is like a brown color. Finn is purple. Sepper's like a slightly darker purple than Finn. Mr. Fire is like a dark blue. Mickle is the same orange that Sticky is. Like the same color. Super weird. Not used to that at all. It's like I'm back on Twitch where everyone has colored names again. But if you don't have the extension, I don't know what it's called, but just look up like Ludwig. If you're on desktop, this is like look, and you're on like Chrome or Firefox, I think are the two browsers that have it. Look up like Ludwig YouTube chat extension, and you should be able to get it. It just gives everyone like colored names and stuff, and it looks cool. It looks more like you're watching on Twitch rather than like how YouTube normally looks. Purple best color. Wish I was yellow. If you have the extension, you can set your own color. That's what I was gonna say. Like if you're watching on desktop, you can just get the extension real quick and then set your own color. How many characters you got? Let's check the total actually. We're at 345 of 380 now. Today been hard? Oh, 65% in Hoth. I mean, we already like worked at Hoth a while ago and like got progress done, but then I just never like finished it. Oh, you know what I should do? I think yesterday, didn't I finish episode 7? I was gonna say I'll finish episode 7, but I did. So fuck it, let's start episode 8 then. Everyone's favorite Star Wars movie, episode 8. I'm gonna get 100 before you? Uh-huh. We'll see about that. I don't need my phone to be on anymore now.
Here goes nothing.
I had it on to see if like chat was just globally broken or something. But no, it was just on my dashboard that I couldn't see chat, which is super weird.
Huh?
Should we set a like goal for the day, chat, like we did yesterday? Because that was actually kind of fun.
Fleet.
Did we set a like goal for the stream again?
How is your mother, sir?
Obliterate them.
He's going for the Dreadnought.
Goal probably done in like 2 or 3 streams. I'm thinking 3, but maybe 2 if things end up going like a little bit slower.
They really went wild with the cannons on this thing, huh?
What did we get yesterday? Hold on, now I have to look because I forgot how many we even got up to yesterday. Because I know that I set the goal at 45 and we beat it, but I don't know exactly what we ended up getting. 64 is what we got yesterday when I set it at 45. So maybe today we go for 50? I think 50 is reasonable. What do we think? What percent? Like 89.02 I think it was just a second ago. Wait, the challenges, the challenges.
I drew it on white paper as well.
I almost just like went ahead and played the mission like normal. I ate a burger today and I liked it. Bro, burgers are fire. You act like it's not normal to like a burger. Defeat 3 TIE Barons using torpedoes, which shouldn't be hard. Minikits normally aren't the problem. I have an extension, but it doesn't work. What extension is it? Oh, I apparently hit the barrier. Going back around. Stop the Dreadnought from making communications. So there's satellite dishes, like a lot of other ones have had. There's a specific TIE fighter carrying one. Then there's probably just something on the ship to shoot. Or that trash compactor one, I would assume. I just gotta find like the antenna. They're not like dishes like the other ones, but antenna, I guess. Give me a good look at the ship. Wow, I zoomed in this ship. Does this ship go really fast? Oh wait, I was looking at the wrong one. I was like, no way I moved that fast. I was like, this is by far the fastest ship I have used in the game. I mean, it does feel really fast. Oh, is that the mini kit? Oh, boom. Okay. Any other antenna? Oh, that's funny. Streamlabs also, or Stream Elements also shows as like a verified user. Like the name is highlighted and has a check mark for me. Yeah, no, I never get to actually see this extension because I just don't watch like live streams on YouTube ever. Because if you haven't noticed, aside from like them occasionally just appearing in your recommended, like at random, it's kind of hard to even find a live stream on YouTube. It's just kind of purely up to like, will the algorithm serve you up a live stream this day or not? Why does my Switch boil every time I play the game? I mean, the game, depending what area you're in, goes between like well optimized and like horribly optimized. So it's probably just like the more like not well optimized areas that are kind of like pushing the Switch's performance to the limit. How do I get torpedo in this level? I'm assuming if I just keep playing, they'll pop up somewhere. So I gotta take out ties with torpedoes. And obviously I need them for whatever's on the ship on the side. Ow! That's one way to take one out. Making that motherfucker go red. Does the button stay red when you're subbed? Oh, no. I was like, doesn't it turn gray? And then I got the joke. God damn it.
Evacuation almost complete. Just a little bit.
I asked people if Stream Elements was chatting too much, and not many people really answered. But I didn't get people saying like, yes, it's way too much, so I just kind of left it.
Now get your squad back here so we can get out of this place.
No, General, we can do this. We have the chance to take out a
Oh
Dreadnought.
my.
Disengage now.
That sounds like
That's
a
an
bug.
order.
Bad connection. Gotta
Star
go.
Citizen will be so good.
Squadron,
when I'm like 50 and the game comes out of like early access, you know, like that game will be fire.
Protect the bombers. It's not every day we get a shot at a Dreadnought, so let's make this count.
Just like randomly when you log on, all of your money can be gone. That's so rough. Oh, I forgot about this. Like entirely, I forgot about this.
We're gonna get a Dreadnought. This one's going in the scrapbook.
I never even got torpedoes this level. Oh no, that wasn't the last part. My bad.
We have to protect that last bomber. It's our only hope.
They won't. I mean, I would assume not, because typically with bugs like that, once the data is wiped, the data is wiped. Like, it's not stored anywhere remotely.
They're targeting the fleet.
I had that issue actually, if... I don't think... There's a chance that, like, Sticky was around back for this, but I don't know if he was or wasn't. Okay, I guess we got the last Minikit? Oh, wait, no. The challenge... The challenge was to shoot them with the torpedo, not the Minikit. I was like, did I just finish the level? Like, was it just giving me the wrong thing to do, or what? Never mind, pull is done. There we go. That's a 100% level in the bag. Right off the bat to start the day. Easy level. I mean, it was a ship level, so like, it was kind of bound to be easy. But regardless, easy level to get us moving for the day. You love to see it. You love to see it. Oh, but yeah. When Black Ops 4 was the current COD game, I actually had, like, one day I logged on, and I had been grinding for the Dark Ether Mastery camo in Zombies, which was notoriously awful. Dark Ether in Black Ops 4 Zombies specifically, because in multiplayer it was fine, but in the Zombies portion of BO4, Dark Ether still to this day is, like, one of, if not the hardest Mastery camo in the history of Call of Duty. And I logged on one day when I was about halfway there to it in like January, February-ish. Like, I had been grinding for months and I was about halfway there. And my account was just like full reset across all modes, including my camo progress for every mode. My Black Ops 4 account was just reset. Reached out to Activision support, they were like, yeah, no, we don't know why this happened, but, like, we can't restore anything because, like, it's gone. Like, we don't have that info. You know? So it's wild. Finished Aginklaus, Yavin 4, and Tatooine today. I'm filled with pride and accomplishment. Tatooine, not bad aside from Junland. I don't remember which one Aginklaus is. There are a lot of planets that I have done that I still can't remember which one is which, and that's one of them. But Yavin 4 I did not like. That one was a bit of a pain in my opinion. So you've gotten a good chunk done today.
They can't get away, Supreme Leader. We have them tied on the end of a string.
The mighty Kylo Ren, take that ridiculous thing off.
That shirt is beautiful.
You're just a child in a mask.
Prepare my ship.
Was the entire point of that shirt, like the running bit with the shirt, was that just to be like, oh, he's such a child with his I Love Darth Vader shirt? Because, like, it's funny. But then they keep the bit running through all of 8 and 9 afterwards with, like, him just having that shirt. And I love it, but it's like, is that a recurring bit literally just because they're like, oh, he's such a little kid, look at him with his funny shirt. We apologize for resetting your account skin or some COD points. They did nothing? Yeah, no, they legit did nothing. They were just like, well, Sorry, don't know what happened. It was painful. And I, to this day, have not gotten gold on a single BO4 zombies gun since then. Because if you're not actively grinding for them, you don't stand a chance to get them gold. Like, you just won't if you're not actively grinding for it. And I lost all motivation to even get the camo after that. So I was just like, nope, done. Not doing that again. Which planet is this? Oh, this one wasn't bad. I didn't mind that one at all. Yeah, I was like, I feel like in the game version, the joke is the shirt now. Also, why am I Finn with the lightsaber? All the cool fun factor of having a lightsaber in a Lego Star Wars game, but none of the force powers to come with it.
Before your supreme leader.
A dark side character with no lightsaber? What is this madness? I mean, he's got a lot of cool force lightning, but he's slow and no lightsaber? Get that shit out of here. I don't want to play as that.
What? Why won't them cooperate?
I don't want to play as a guy with no lightsaber. Come on now. I'm playing a Star Wars game. Obviously, when you play a Star Wars game, you need to be using a lightsaber. It's a rule. Occasionally broken up by using a blaster, depending on the game. But general rule, you should be using a lightsaber, because that's what everyone wants from their Star Wars game. Oh, yeah, I mean... Would it? Very gullible, yes. I was like... For a second I was like, oh yeah, sure. It would be faster if I just went and delivered it for you. But... I have the Force. What the fuck? Like, I could just lift him out of the ice, surely. This is a man who stops bullets with his mind.
Look no further. Well, look a little bit further because I'm not him, but he's just down there.
Go. Oop, my bad. Plus trash moveset, plus slow, plus who are you? No. I mean, we know who he is, but everything else is true. RDR2 better, absolutely.
It's a funny little Jedi joke. Or so I'm told. I don't really get it.
At least their humor was spot on in this game, man. Like, a lot of just the memes and the jokes are really funny.
Yes? What is it?
Even though some of them are done to death, like the hello there.
What's it say?
Plus Jar Jar's stronger.
I know I said you could borrow the clipboard every other day, but my notes were still attached to it, and I need them back before I accidentally put this head on backwards. Oh dear. Well, that does sound quite depressing. Righto.
Righto.
Medbay. Thank you for your time.
Hold on. Is Sticky still here? Sticky or what? Or Bird? I don't think Bird was here, never mind. Because I want to know which one of them started the deep fakes in Discord. Which, if you haven't seen it, there's like 5 videos in general chat in the Discord server right now of them deep faking me just singing random songs. And some of them are pretty funny. But like, how did that even start? I'm assuming Bird probably started it. Neither are here. Someone else just has to go through and tell me now. Plus Jabba fatter, for real. Jabba thick. Thick with how many C's is the question, though. Oh boy. Of course. Right. Right. I have an idea. Sticky sent the first deepfake. Okay. The first one was the uno, dos, tres, cuatro. I think that was the first one. That was the first one I saw. Like, I scrolled up a lot to see what was going on, and I watched that one, and that I will say, that was the only one that made me, like, audibly laugh. The other ones all made me smile, but that was the one that I, like, audibly laughed at. That one actually, I thought was fucking hilarious.
Call for aid shows courage.
Fat Cole picks. Oh, I did see the fat Cole as well, and that was so cursed. It was just like that app that will automatically like make someone really fat or really old or anything like that. Mickle wrong? Oh no. What? It's stuck. What? How could it be stuck? How is it stuck? It can't be. I need to get in there. Oh, what? What? Instead of pushing up and down, like forward and backwards, you know, like you would think, you have to go left and right. Wait, hold on. If I power up that wire, does the door open? Wait, there's a purple wire in here, right? Yeah. Break? There we go. Why are your eyes blurry? What? No, we want to go this way. If I just power the purple wire. For real, just buy glasses, forehead. Come on. I thought I couldn't run through the doorway for a second when I looked back at the screen. Oh, the brick was in the blue one. I thought it was in here because of the thing through the wall. Wait. Oh, the green wire also needs to be getting power. Hold on. I think I understand. That's right. This one controls really, really weird. Okay. I think I understand this. No. Lift. Where are the glasses, though? Why do you want the glasses back so bad? I didn't even mean to have them on. So if I block it... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. That should block it, right? No, it slides out of the way. Awesome. Qui-Gon, stand in the way. Hold on. This is a puzzle for children. Oh. Oh, right. Right. Yeah, no, I'm smarter than a 10-year-old.
Of course, it's all part of the hunt.
This puzzle took me like a minute. You're overcomplicating this like crazy. There we go. I didn't understand the point here. So, oh, it's already locked into the blue one. So now we just use literally anyone else. And we give power to the green wire. Lenses greater than glasses? I figured that we were talking about glasses with lenses, right? Wait. Huh? Okay. Oh, I think I see. Probably gotta have one of the things. No, other way. Damn. Well, both ends of the green are hooked up. Oh, it's on this end that the problem... Okay, the yellow also needs to be hooked up over here to pass the power through. But why is the blue not getting power now? The blue is hooked up. Oh, it just wasn't, like, actually, like, locked in. That was just my bad. Did I just pull it off? I swear to God, dude. There we go. There we go. What now? Why blue no get power? There we go. Holy moly. How did I find that so difficult? Please, bro, I don't know why that was so hard for me. I don't know why that was so difficult, but it was. Oh, contact lenses. I was like, lenses put in the glasses. Isn't it worse to wear contact lenses considering dust getting on them all the time? Not really. I just don't wear contacts because I hate them. Like, I hate putting them in and taking them out. They're just not comfortable. I always forget to take them out before I go to sleep. So I always wake up with insanely dry eyes if I do wear them.
Getting paid's my favorite part.
No, I used to wear contacts, and I still didn't even get that you meant contact lenses. I'm gonna be real.
Fine, I'll do it.
Then they get hard and irritate the eye. I mean, yeah. Come on, come on, come on. I just look goofy with glasses. You just gotta find a whole new look to suit the glasses, you know? You gotta make the glasses look classy. I thought the door was like locked through some other means. I was like, you kidding me? There's more work I gotta do for this.
Of course, it's all part of the hunt. I love collecting a bounty.
I really do. I want to see if I can do the machine gun. We're off to a good start. Come on, I'm so close to getting it to go. There it is. Wonderful bug. Turns out I was trying the wrong G Fuel when I thought I was having Phase X? What the? I've never even heard of that one. Do you have Phaseberry then? Or did you not get like a sample of it? Hello, Norse potato. That has to be my favorite bug in the game. I struggle to pull it off, like, consistently, though. I have moments where I can just get it, and moments where I just can't. And I recognize both of them. It's like, sometimes I go to do it, and it just kind of clicks in pretty quickly, and I'm like, boom, funny bug. Other times, I sit there just firing my gun normally and looking dumb, and I'm just like, okay, I give up. Oh, okay. That's so weird to me that they don't put it in the sampler, though. Because I think that's, like, their most popular flavor, at least in the top 3, right? Who's that guy with glasses at the start? I don't know what guy you're talking about. There's nobody with glasses at the beginning. No, not anybody. You're gonna love Pegasus glitch? I have not even heard of this, so I'm curious now. Oh no. Somebody get Django in there. Wait, could Kylo go in there? Nope, nope. His mask doesn't have a filter, apparently. But Jango's does. Doesn't seem very practical to me, Mr. Kylo Ren. To have this super cool mask, but not put an air filter in it, just for situations like this, with, you know, toxic gas and such. Might want to think about that for the future. No, a revision to the mask, so to speak. No, don't spoil it. That guy with the glasses kind of looked like Obi-Wan Kenobi. I have no idea who that could have been. Not a clue. I've never seen anyone who looks like Obi-Wan Kenobi. That was a nice one. What percent are we at? 89.51. We're kind of zooming today, at least compared to yesterday. Yesterday was pretty slow. But I've already gone up over 0.5% today in like little under 30 minutes. I'm at a pretty consistent rate, like with the open world stuff, of going up by like 1% per hour, roughly speaking. I really didn't have to rush? No, you didn't. I think we'll probably, my guess, today's Monday, right? My guess would be that we're gonna finish it on Thursday and then probably start Elden Ring Friday. That would be my assumption, but obviously things could go faster or slower at certain points, and I could be wrong. But that would be my assumption. Today is Friday? Okay, bro. Okay, okay. This. Elden Ring Friday for the boys. I'll start an Elden Ring playthrough on Thursday then? Oh god.
No one will take this from me. Not Snoke, not my father, nobody!
Yeah, what? Is The Last Jedi, like, genuinely right after? Because
Almost.
I've only seen the movie like twice. From what I remember, doesn't it like open with Rey and Luke talking? I figure that that was like right at the end of Force Awakens, but then it feels weird that like Finn seems to wake up so quickly in that sense.
Call for aid shows courage, not weakness.
Like I thought he would be out longer after after his little encounter with Kylo. Bonk. I see, I see. Gotta bring that over there.
I am unable to help.
But he's so short. Oh, I just have to lift something else up, don't I? I feel dumb.
I have a particular set of
Wait, no, I
skills
can't lift
will come in
that.
handy.
Is there not a box I
am
can lift
unable
here?
to help, but another solution will reveal
Oh.
itself. Sure.
There were some crazy cool ideas for the film, but the higher-ups ruined it. I mean, what was it? When Disney bought Star Wars, I just recently saw this. George Lucas gave them, like, with all the rights and everything, like a detailed outline for the sequel trilogy. That is absolutely nothing like what happened, like, at all. There are practically no similarities to it. And his stuff sounds pretty interesting. Like, some of it, I feel like it would have been slightly problematic, but nothing, like, absolutely awful.
I have a particular set of skills.
Like, apparently one of the twists at the end of his sequel trilogy was gonna be that Leia was the chosen one, like, from the beginning, and Anakin was never the chosen one, and I feel like people would have been very angry about that. But also, I feel like in the Star Wars fandom, like, George Lucas can do no wrong in a lot of ways. So I don't know. I don't know how people would have reacted to that, but it certainly would have been interesting. That definitely would have been interesting. I would have loved that. Yeah, Mikkel. Leia was gonna be like pretty much the main character of the original plan for the sequel trilogies. There's gonna be like an older Leia. It would work because she did get Jedi training way before Luke. Wait, what? Hold on, rewind. Just take it back for a quick minute. When did she get Jedi training? Because this is coming out of nowhere for me. You gotta go back. What did I get? I just got a character, right? No, I didn't. What's wrong with me? Oh, controller desync. Let me wire it. Let me wire it. Leia did get Jedi training, in the Disney sequels in Episode 9. The reason that Leia trains Rey is because between Episodes 6 and 7, Luke trained Leia to learn the way of the Force and all that. Yeah. I remember that plot point, because I remember that coming out of literally nowhere. Like, when I watched that movie in theaters, I remember audibly saying to my good friend next to me, who I saw it with on day one, I audibly said, I like leaned over and I just said, what the fuck? Because they just randomly throw out like, oh yeah, Leia was trained by Luke to be a Jedi. I was just like, she was what? You waited the entire trilogy to bring this up? Like, we had 2 movies of Leia before you even decided to bring this up at all, in the slightest? I'm just hitting buttons with absolutely no logic behind it. The solution's gotta be through the hole, right? Leia was way more fit than Luke? Yeah, I know that generally speaking, there's like discourse around why was Leia not the one that Ben would have wanted to train, essentially. Like, why would he pick Luke? And there's really not a great reason as to why Obi-Wan decided to train Luke over Leia. That's just the way it went, I guess. Obviously, there wasn't much opportunity to train Leia in the context of Episode 4, but didn't Obi-Wan, like, watch over Luke for the entirety of, like, the gap between Episode 3 and 4? Like, why would he not have realized that Luke might not be the best choice? But then, you know, go to Leia, who he probably would have had contact with her father, at least somewhat. Why would he not be like, hey, yo, your daughter might be the Jedi to take out Darth Vader, you know? I like to imagine Leia was on her way to Obi-Wan before she got to the Death Star. Or before she got the Death Star plans to be trained. It's a good headcanon. Like, I like the logic behind it, and it does work. But it definitely was not the intention. Like, from the outset of Episode 4, there's no way that that was the intent. You know what I mean? It is fun to think that way. Like, headcanons are fun. It's just a lot of the time, it's like... I don't remember what franchise I had this discussion with. It was a film franchise at one point that I was having this conversation with a friend. And I remember saying to him pretty much word for word, I was like, you have to separate what could work within canon and what makes sense from what was intended, like, by the writers. Because those are 2 very different things. Like, headcanons are fun, but ultimately, like, canon is always gonna be what was intended. Who's your favorite Sith? Darth Vader? Probably. I don't know, there's just something about Vader's energy in, like, 4, 5, and 6. Just, like, the presence that he has on screen. I just love him. And obviously, like, Anakin in Episode 3 was really good, too, if you count that, but I really don't. I just see, like, Like, Vader and Anakin are, like, two different people. Like, there's a very distinct, like, transformation between those two people. So for me, I always see them as two different characters instead of the same. Like, they are the same person, but they're also, like, two entirely different people. You know what I mean? But otherwise, how's it going, Deck? Welcome. And also, Boda, hello. I think I'm gonna do another level before I go and do another planet, because like I've been saying, I don't want to get to the point where, like, I have all the planets done, and I just have to grind levels at the very end. I don't want to do that. So I think I'm trying to, like, spread them out. But episode 8's levels, like, there's... Actually, this level will be fun to replay. Hiccup, sorry. I think this level and the last level will be fun to replay. I was looking at it and I'm like, man, I don't even want to replay any of these. But actually, those couples should be fun. In Rise of Skywalker, Kylo goes to Coruscant and finds Palpatine under the Jedi Temple instead of on Exegol. Huh?
A red plum bloom.
The Master Codebreaker.
Oh, shit. I missed a big message earlier that I can only see, like, half of. The only way to make some parts of Star Wars fun are to rewrite it. Sequels are fun for me only because I take the good bits and ignore all the bad canon.
Without a codebreaker,
favorite Jedi is Leia.
What do we do?
My favorite Jedi is probably Luke.
I can do
like,
it.
Obi-Wan's close.
Me and the First
But
Order
Luke is
College.
better. Smile.
Go way back.
The plan for Rise of Skywalker. So originally, Kylo was gonna find, like, a cloned Palpatine under, I would assume, the ruins of the Jedi Temple on Coruscant instead of, like, on a whole Sith planet. Is what you're telling me? Who am I? Who are you? Sith Acolyte. I don't even remember obtaining you as a character, but hello. I'm the best Jedi. Boda is great too. We do like Boda. But, like, come on, Luke, just perfectly written. It's hard to compete. Lock a guard in a cell. Okay, the defeating guards thing shouldn't be bad at all. Locking a guard in a cell might require a guide. Like, that thing on its own might require me to pull up a guide. Tom? Tell me what you think on this one. Wait, could I just possibly... Like, what if we were First Order Trooper? Coruscant was supposed to be completely abandoned? What? How would you pull that off? I'd say get a guide. Okay. What is this called? Master Code Breakout. Terrible level name. Sorry, but, like, what? What kind of level? Why would you name your level? Like, I get that it's a mix of Master Codebreaker and Breakout, because you break out of prison with the Master Codebreaker. That doesn't mean it's not a terrible name. Battle of Coruscant? What's the Battle of Coruscant? What?
Get that cover up.
What are you guys talking about?
We don't have our grapple.
We're gonna have to get them back from the guard room.
Okay, I'm watching some gonk madness happening right now.
Yes. Keep on gonking in the spin world, little buddy. Hey, a statue of one of the guards.
Oh wait, I think I might have gotten that one before. I'd be surprised if I did, but I think I might have. Okay, hold on. There's art for pretty much all of this, and the original script was released? Really? I mean, a ruined Coruscant does sound just more interesting, like, for a setting, than, like, a new planet that you've never heard of, right? Like, Coruscant is, like, a known place. So you've got that sort of attachment. Like, that would definitely be a good idea to go with. Yeah, I had gotten that one before. Okay, lock a guard in a cell. How does this work? This is the thing that initially made me pull this up. Because I was just like, huh? Just bonking everything? Favorite Star Wars character? Overall, it's Luke, just because like his character development from the beginning of 4 to the end of 6 is like perfect. Like, I love the original trilogy so much, and I think that most of it is just because I love the way that Luke as a character is handled throughout the whole thing. But Obi-Wan is close. I like Obi-Wan a lot as well. I think that Obi-Wan is generally, like, I would say Obi-Wan might be the most popular pick for, like, favorite Star Wars character. Just going off of what I've seen people in chat say, like, while I've been playing this game, I think he might be the most popular Star Wars character ever. Just going off of how many people I've seen say he's their favorite. But hello, Smitty. How's it going? Welcome back. Mine is definitely Anakin. I've seen a lot of Anakin, too. Which is interesting, because I think that, like, generally speaking, the majority of Star Wars fans would say that, like, the main trilogy is the best one. But I also see, like, when everyone's talking about their favorite characters, I see prequel characters a lot.
You're not a person! Ugh, these prisoners just keep getting better and better at arts and crafts.
It's actually a fun challenge. I like that. That might go straight into this challenge with entering the guard room undetected. Casually liking Plo Koon the most. Hey, he counts as like a prequel era character at least.
You're not a person! Ugh, these prisoners just keep getting better and better at arts and crafts.
Prequel characters are usually said because of the Clone Wars. Yeah, I haven't seen Clone Wars yet.
It's in here somewhere.
So maybe that will be a show that like makes me like all those characters way more. Zet Jakasa? Who is that? It's this kid. This kid was a G though. Well, he was the one that like killed a bunch of clones. Like he was the young that killed a ton of clones like during the assault on the Jedi Temple before he got killed by them eventually, right? Like he was the one that just went ham on them before they were finally able to take him down. It's not the trooper I thought it was. I thought he was the one with the big electric prod that I had put on earlier, but I was wrong. Rebel Friend just whoops ass, man. The sequels definitely had the best actors. The cast was phenomenal, but they wasted them. I would agree. Isaac, why can I not think of his last name? Help. Isaac who? Why could I not think of his last name? This is gonna piss me off so much. Oscar Isaac! I had it so wrong. Okay, Oscar Isaac, thank you. It's like Obama. It's like the meme of what was Obama's last name. Yeah, he literally said Obama effect too, right as I thought that. Oscar Isaac, thank you. He's phenomenal. Like, everything I've seen him in is great. The only character I haven't loved him as was Poe Dameron. Like, genuinely, that's the only time I haven't loved him, like, in a movie. Okay, so they trigger the jailbreak and just go ham on a bunch of guards. I know that I have that Minikit for grappling up in the control room. Okay. Game is very good. I would agree. I think, like, the game has its problems, but, like, every game does. So, overall, I like it. But there's just like small things that I'm like, I wish this had been handled a little different, you know? But I definitely do like it on them. Yeah, no, I haven't seen Moon Knight yet. But I've heard that in Moon Knight, he's like, he gives a crazy performance, is what I've been told. This one just has a little more problems. I mean, the main problem for me with this game, I talked a bit about it yesterday, but it definitely feels like quantity over quality a lot of the time. Like, it feels like there are so many bricks and so many character quests to complete, but not every single one of those, like, quests or, like, brick puzzles are all that great. 10 out of 10 recommend Moon Knight. It's one of those movies that, like, I have to watch. I just have to get to it at some point. Did I say movies? It's one of those shows. Brain go burr. But yes, I saw the Discord right before stream, and, like, what happened? Just what happened? I just saw, like, Fat Cole, and I saw the deepfake singing videos. Movies? Yeah, did I say movie? There we go. Hold on, there was like a protocol droid terminal up here that I just like completely ran past. Was it in here? No, it was on the other side. I hate that, where like if you try to open that menu right as you land from a jump, everyone is like crossed out and you can't select them. So you have to close the menu and reopen it. It's the best thing Marvel's put out in quite a while. Really. What is my favorite like recent Marvel thing? I mean, Spider-Man was like good, but I've talked about No Way Home. Like, it's a movie that so heavily relies on like its fan service, and aside from just having like Toby, Andrew, and Tom all in one movie, it's not that great. You just like it's really entertaining the first time you watch it, just because it's all three of them together, not because the movie itself is all that great. Where is this room that I'm looking for? Here we go. Spider-Man needs to go away already? Bro, come on now. Spider-Man is definitely my favorite superhero, like, ever, just from, like, growing up and everything. But I feel like he's been very mishandled in the MCU, specifically. Oh god, which code is it? I never read these codes. It comes back to bite me every time. Which one of these is it gonna be? Prison safe. Two left. Spider-Man is one of the most overhyped characters in comics? Not at all. Not one bit. Spider-Man is so loved because of how insanely relatable he is to like any average person. Like when you look at like writing relatable characters, Peter Parker is probably like what I would consider like a masterclass in writing a relatable character. Even in like his worst incarnations that I've seen, he's still just so like unbelievably easy to relate to. In comics? So you're talking specifically comics?
Call for aid shows courage.
Not in like other media of the same character? What the fuck? Get off me! There's like 5 of them. Batman is the most relatable. We are all rich. No, like Batman is badass, but you don't like connect with him the way you do like Spider-Man. Peter Parker ain't a real character. Ain't a real person, sorry. series format allows them to explore the story and characters properly. Yeah. I also, like, from what I've seen, their, like, adherence to... Who am I trying to form the mugshot of exactly? I'm just gonna go with what each character wants. Do Han? Oh wait, is that what you have to do? Do you just have to do a mugshot of each character? Wait, this is so easy once you... Come on, they couldn't have at least shuffled them? I relate to Batman more than Spider-Man? Nah, you're talking out of spite. Absolutely. No way. I relate most to the Joker. We live in a society. Oh no. Okay, hold on. There's a silver brick somewhere. Oh, it's just in a cell. It's highlighted. Okay, okay. I saw what the text said to do. Because thankfully, this guy has text. Nobody relates to Superman. Oh, I mean... Oh. Not really. But what I was gonna say with Spider-Man, again, out of what I've seen, like, they took even that very small amount of people that, like, couldn't relate to Peter Parker, and somehow they just, you know, pulled out, like, multiverse stuff. They brought Miles Morales out, and they made Spider-Man even more relatable to a wider demographic. In the comics, bro, no one reads the comics. I mean, some people do, but, like, general audience doesn't. This puzzle confuses me. Oh, wait a second. Come on, down, down! I'm pulling the stick straight down, I swear to you. What? Oh wait, that worked. Okay. I thought that wasn't gonna work. Ihanos. Superman gotta be the most relatable character in comics. Kryptonite is Cole makes me weak. I'm not ginger.
What now?
You see this? This isn't red. It's like dirty blonde. It's like a brown blonde mix. This isn't red hair.
We're with the resistance.
I'm not ginger.
They must have come through here.
I'm dirty blonde. When I color my hair, I color it brown, but I haven't colored it in like 8 months at this point. Like, my hair is fully back to its natural color at this point. But hello, Mini-Me. How's it going? Seems ginger to me. Alright, bro. Is this just because I talked about how my beard is kind of ginger one time? Is that where, like, Cole being ginger came from? This is not the first time I've seen someone say I'm ginger. Because I'm not. I do have, like, little red hairs in my beard that makes it look kind of ginger, but, like, in person, on cam, it just looks like brown. At least from what I'm glancing at right now. Okay, 2 levels done today. Feels good, man. Lol, ginger? Alright, bro. I'm not ginger, I just have red hair. I literally don't, but okay. Okay. I prefer DC over Marvel. As someone who doesn't read the comics, Batman, badass. All other DC heroes, eh. Strawberry blonde? Bro, there's nothing strawberry about it. What? Like, I have, like, very few and far between red hairs in my beard, and that's it. Like, that's it. How is the game? Is it worth buying? If you like Lego games, you'll like this one. Like, it's one of those things, I've said it before, like, if you don't like Lego games, this one probably won't be your thing. If you like Lego games, you'll probably love it. Like, it's just one of those things where it's like, if you enjoy the formula, this game is great. If you don't, it's not going to be the one to sell you. But maybe you'll have a bit of a good time. I don't know. But for 50 bucks, especially because it didn't release for 60, which is really odd. Because I remember, like, this came out, and I was like, oh, I kind of want to stream it. Maybe I'll buy it. And then I pulled up the store page, and I saw it was 50 instead of 60. I was like, okay, but for real, though, maybe I'll buy it and stream it. And here we are. Okay. Oh, I already, like, marked a mission. I'll just go to that. Jakku is next up on Get These Planets Done. Strakulich. And put a T in my name for no good reason.
This is beneath me.
Imagine someone trying COD out for the first time, and they only play Vanguard, Ghost, and Advanced Warfare. That's what your info on DC is like? I mean, I don't even know if that's a great comparison, is it? Because, like,
Fine. I'll do it.
at least Vanguard, Ghost, and Advanced Warfare are all still good. Like, I have the Dark Knight and, like, the new Batman to, like, go off of for good. But other than that, it's, like, all the the Flash show, terrible.
I am
Like, Wonder Woman, the Wonder Woman movie that I saw, the first one, I saw Aquaman. Like, that's just all, like, boring.
How wonderful.
Exactly what Bird said. Like, those are good games.
I have been expecting.
Get off me. Just gonna choke him. I always forget that I even have force choke on these characters, honestly. Bonk. What's the deal with Jakku? It looks just like Tatooine, just without all the scraps. Yeah, I've joked a lot during this playthrough that Jakku is... I call it Tatooine 2. Because it is quite literally the same thing. Rafa Fett, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. The guy not all the way up here? Oh, he's... literally just in there. Oh, God. I know how this is going to go already. Because it's a scoundrel one.
That was very unpleasant.
We gonna do this or what?
Quite the mix-up before.
You play other games?
Thinking I try and swindle.
Yes, like I play a lot of other games. We're gonna finish this up probably this week over like the next few days after this. My guess right now, just at like the pace we've been going, I think we're gonna finish this game on Thursday, if I had to guess. And then on Friday, the next game after this, regardless of when I finish this, is I'm gonna be playing Elden Ring, because I haven't played that yet. And we're gonna be doing all bosses all the way through it. And then alongside that, I'm also gonna be streaming another Star Wars game of like the community's choice that we haven't decided on yet.
So I'll need
just because I haven't pulled up like the thing to vote yet.
Smuggler to keep things on the down
but we'll see.
low.
I've seen a lot of people saying Fallen Order.
I'll get a shipment.
But I also really want to do KOTOR, so I'm just gonna throw that in and see if people vote for it.
Okay.
I've seen a couple people say The Force Unleashed, but I don't know, man. Force Unleashed is like just okay. It's not great. What's your thoughts about sequels? I mean, they're not like awful. Okay, never mind. 7 and 8 aren't like awful, but they're not necessarily great either. 7's definitely the best one. 8 noticeably gets worse. And 9 like jumps off the fucking cliff. Like 9 is just its own disaster over in the corner. Like, I don't know. 9 is like the only one that I'm like, I never want to watch that movie again. Which even then I'm exaggerating. But yeah, not a fan of the sequels. I will say Force Awakens, not bad, like really at all. It's not as good as like the originals or the prequel. Well, it's not as good as the originals or Episode 3, but it's pretty good. It's 8 and 9 that I have my problems with. Fallen Order is a great game. Yeah, I haven't played Fallen Order. KOTOR I haven't played in a very long time. Why don't you wait for Fallen Order 2 to get some marketing before you do Fallen Order? That's honestly true. Maybe we'll just do KOTOR. Because, like, really... Where's during stream Discord chat? Oh, no. I keep forgetting that, don't I? Thank you, Mini-Me. I appreciate it. I just sit here and play games.
Just as I thought.
Literally, I just sit here and play games. But
Let him damage those trampolines.
apparently people seem to like it enough, so thank you. I want to vote Battlefront 2. I've played the single-player campaign for Battlefront 2, okay? I know that it's rough. I played it back when it came out, and like, oh god. You get paid for it? I mean, yeah, not like a ton, but I do get paid for it. Honestly, at this point I'm thinking we just do KOTOR, because like, other Star Wars games aren't like big enough for me to justify like running it alongside Elden Ring, which is going to be a huge playthrough. Like, some of them are really fun, but the ones that are really fun are like 8 hours aside from like KOTOR, which will be a lot more expansive.
Get ready to go boom.
So I think maybe we'll just do that, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it more. Because I didn't even consider, like, I heard recently that they started production on Fallen Order 2. Well, not Fallen Order 2, literally, but like the sequel to Fallen Order. So it might be a better idea to wait and stream Fallen Order, like, kind of during the hype cycle for the sequel. I didn't even think about that before. Plus, funny Ginger, fuck off. KOTOR, sorry, if you don't know KOTOR, because it's kind of boomer at this point, it's an older game. It's Knights of the Old Republic, which is probably, you've heard of Knights of the Old Republic, I'm assuming. Because unless it's changed, like, recently, from what I understand, people still consider it to be, like, the best Star Wars game ever made. But Alec Drag, hopefully I'm saying that right, thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. But Knights of the Old Republic is generally considered, like, the best Star Wars game. It's definitely my favorite one, but I haven't replayed it since I was, like, 8. Actually, maybe more like 10 or so, but I haven't replayed it in a really long time. Like, it's been a game that for the last couple of years I've been like, man, I really need to replay that. And now that we've been doing Star Wars and people have been liking it, it's like, I should do that. So we'll get Fallen Order in about 50 years. From what I understand about how that game's production is going, probably more like 2 years. Star Wars Connect. Yikes. But Mini-Me, we'll see you around. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Otet sticks? Otet sticks? Explain. What is this that you speak of? I have your cargo, Mr. Gonk. On the greatest journey yet, through fire and fury, love and hate. Wait. This is a different mission. This is a completely different thing. I thought that was where to deliver it to. This is who I'm delivering to.
Finally, now I can get my hands
Potato sticks in Norwegian? We have potato sticks here.
Tremendous sense
Like the really thin ones. That come in like the it's like a Pringles can, but it's really wide.
Don't follow me. Totally got it covered.
It means incense? Really? What are you talking about? Potato sticks. I think they're called like potato... Yeah, I think they're called potato sticks. They come in like this, it's like a Pringles can, where it's like a tall can, but it's like wider. And it's just a bunch of like little potato things. Might get the 1,000 bricks today. I got mine yesterday. We're still barely over 1,000, but it's great to see the achievement pop up for getting 1,000 bricks. It feels very nice to see that. Mustafar is going to be a rough planet too, because like the frame rate, while not as awful as something like Ewok Village by any means, still not great. So Mustafar probably still isn't going to be a planet I'm going to enjoy doing very much. Unless it's just got like really good bricks and everything, but I don't know. The frame rate is like 45 FPS-ish here, if I had to guess. So I just gotta find where he went.
What's that strange lizard man doing with all those trampolines? He can't be seriously thinking about bouncing his way up there, can he?
Oh, look, dizzy. Does any... Bird, you know the potato sticks that I'm talking about, right? I don't know if that's actually what they're called. I haven't had them in a long time. Oh, hold on. Is there a picture of potato sticks in here? Bro, what is happening? Yes, literally exactly those, but instead of getting them in a bag, we get a big can of them. Yeah, no, we have those. Yeah, it's literally like exactly what he sent, right, Bert?
Oh, hey.
That's what I was thinking of.
You're just in time for the super
And they're good.
Mustafarian bounce.
I haven't had them in a long time, but they're really tasty.
Yeah, you're not.
The only thing is that they're a little like greasy. That's like my only complaint.
But after dodging,
like I can't eat too many because they're a little greasy. Probably just from all the oil.
Sting me on Nima. I guess my luck was bound to run out eventually, but not before I bounce one last time.
Oh, don't do that. Oh, God. Oh, okay, I just have to fight him. Han just shot me. Okay, he's not taking damage. Get back here. What do you mean missing out by putting them in cans?
Taking care of this. Just watch.
I hate this fight. Oh, God. Oh, come on. Did he? Oh, I thought he jumped into the speeder. Oh, God. Oh, he has invincibility. It's not fun enough to grind. There isn't enough combat in the game, plus it's too easy in my opinion. I kind of agree. We were talking recently, like yesterday and today, about how it's a lot of like quantity over quality. Streaming helps a lot with it. Because honestly, like most of the time when I stream, I'm not even like paying attention to the game because I'm just more focused on like reading chat and talking about whatever wild off-topic tangent we've gotten onto. All right, Mick, we'll see you around. Head hurt, nose running. Did he say before that he was sick or something? Or is this like random? There's more product when put in a bag. I don't think you realize how big the can is. Like in America, the can that we get them in is massive. There's no shot that you're gonna eat a can of those in one sitting. You just will not. And I'm an American and I say that. He did mention it? Oh, okay, I just missed that earlier then. I was like, is this like out of nowhere that he just like got a random headache? What? Play Empire at War? No, I don't, but I had someone mention that like that game with mods apparently is like really, really good. I hadn't even heard of it before. How big are they then? I would say they're like, fuck, my hands aren't in frame. I would say they're like this big and like this wide. Like they're pretty big. Big cans.
The treasure's yours. Bosk has bounced his last bounce.
What are we talking about? Have you ever had the potato sticks that come in like the big yellow can? Like the little stringy ones that are super thin?
How about you let me come work for you too?
Like in ounces or grams?
Atone for my misleading.
Bird, fact check.
It'd be my honor to serve such a skilled fighter and fellow bouncer.
Fellow bouncer. I don't think I touched a trampoline once. Yeah, we're talking about those. I honestly, like, forgot about those. But they are good. 16 ounces? Yeah, so that's like a pound of like, little potato sticks. They're wild, man. They give you a lot in those cans. Like, I couldn't imagine eating a whole can of them in one sitting. There's just no way you could. I mean, some people could. Those people need help. Those are the same people that, like, pull up to the Wendy's and they're like, yeah, could I get, like, 3 4-for-4s? And a large milkshake, please? Like, those are not you and me. I could? No way. A pound and a half? I thought a pound was 16 ounces. Am I wrong? I thought it was like literally exactly 16 ounces in a pound. I also, like, science was my worst subject through all of school, so maybe I am wrong. Because science is definitely one of my weaker skill sets. I finished a... Oh. Your stomach after that much candy. Well, I guess it depends what candy. But, like, most candy... It's like... Nah. I ordered a 4-person share of fries. And had it all alone. Okay, fries are different. Am I the only one who, like, if you just get a thing of fries... Like, if you get one of those big things, like what Finn's talking about... You kind of, like, don't notice how much you're actually eating. Is that just me? I feel like there's other foods like that. But fries for me are one of those where, like, unless they're, like, super greasy fries, it's pretty easy to just, like, eat a lot of them and not feel it in your stomach. Like, it feels like you're not even eating that much. I feel like it depends on the place. But, like, McDonald's, I feel like you could get, like, a large fry and eat it, and you'd still be like, man, I'm hungry. You know, like, you could eat a large fry at McDonald's and you'd still want to eat more. I ate 25 spicy wings for a challenge. I don't know how many pounds that is. Probably, I would assume it's not that many pounds. Like, it's not much weight-wise. But the protein in that much chicken would probably make you feel really full. I love chicken. Chicken is by far my favorite meat, and a lot of my friends think that I'm crazy for that. But, like, hands down, like, all sorts of varieties of chicken. I just love eating chicken, like, wings, tenders, nuggets, chicken breast, anything. A drummy, like, dude, just give me chicken and I'm happy. I eat chicken, like, nearly every day, and I'm not even bullshitting. I eat so much chicken. Like, my friends make fun of me for how much I eat chicken. Like, it's a running joke when they ask me what I cook. That, like, I cook just chicken and rice, like, every other day. Sometimes consecutive days, I will just eat, like, chicken and rice. Your bank account? It's not even that bad. It's not like I'm eating, like, fast food chicken every day. I mean, I'm, like, making chicken, like, literally every other day. If not, every day. Chicken's not that expensive, at least where I am. Grilled, fried, or boiled is all good, dude. Chicken just all around is so tasty. And should I mention that my favorite fast food chain, at least for my Americans who live in a place with this chain, my favorite fast food chain is Zaxby's, which, if you don't know, is a chicken tenders and wings, like, fast food chain. I wonder if you can slow cook chicken. I think you can. Like, I feel like I've had it at some point. I don't think I've ever made, like, a slow-cooked chicken of any sort. But I almost feel like at, like, some sort of family event, someone, like, had some dish that was, like, slow-cooked chicken of some sort. Like, you definitely could slow cook chicken. It would probably be insane. Could you imagine how, like, juicy slow cooked chicken would be? Like, oh my lord.
So, they've buried it in the desert and marked it with an X of X-wings, eh? Very clever.
Right, lads, let's go dig up their treasure.
Give like reminder? Yes. Chat, we've been doing like goals for the last couple days just to make it a little more fun. Add a little spice to the stream. Today, we're shooting for 50. And currently, at least if my dashboard is right, because sometimes the numbers on my dashboard are a little off. They're not always perfect. But currently, we're at 24. And we're almost halfway through the stream. So we are on pace to hit the goal. But we could get there even faster if you all hit the funny thumbs up. Also, just if you enjoy the stream, it helps with, like, the more likes the stream gets while it's live, the more that YouTube, like, recommends the stream to more people. So, in that sense, I would appreciate it as well. But the like goal has been fun to do. Slow cook in oven? Really? Oh, crock pot. Okay. I just saw it, like, slow cook in oven. I was like, in oven? Crockpot makes more sense. Yes. I love the slide on the scoundrels. I never really play as scoundrels, but the combat slide. Can you shoot while you do it? Oh my. I've never even tried to do that before. Well, that's incredible, man. That's cool. Hey, if the way that you get through lecture is with a Lego Star Wars stream on in like one ear, that's the way you got to do it. You know, everyone's got their methods.
Start digging, lads.
Chicken on pizza is low-key the best pizza I've eaten. Dude, honestly, like, buffalo chicken pizza, like, their barbecue chicken is pretty common. But I feel like buffalo chicken is the slightly more underrated pizza. That, like, Percent check? Oh, my bad. How do you slide? You have to get the upgrade for it on the scoundrels. Like, it's in their upgrade tree. But if you have it, you just hold like B or circle, depending what controller you're using, while you're sprinting, and you'll do the slide. I love that I'm beating the shit out of my own guys because I can't tell who's who.
There we get him.
I stay with this till I die. Have you seen the Moon Knight show? I haven't seen it yet, but I really need to because I've heard good things.
Keep digging, lads.
Pizza good? True. Agreed. Factual. I don't get how you don't like pizza. It's so odd to me.
Nice work, lads.
Like, what do you not like in the pizza? It's bread, cheese, tomato sauce, and whatever else you put on it. It's so customizable. You can make it whatever you want. You don't even have to use cheese and marinara or tomato sauce. I don't know why I said marinara. I have had a pizza with marinara on it, but it's like specifically if you're making it like a certain kind of pizza. You wouldn't just casually throw marinara on your pizza. The tomato sauce? I've had pizzas that don't have it. I've made pizzas that don't have it. Moon Knight's the best Marvel show to come out. I haven't seen Moon Knight yet. So, but I've seen all the other ones. What does everyone think is the worst Marvel show? Because for me, it's like, it's between Winter Soldier and Falcon and Hawkeye. But like, Hawkeye has to take the cake. I don't know. There was something about Hawkeye that I just didn't love, like, at all. I just thought it was kind of like boring. Like, it wasn't bad, but it was just boring. And I feel kind of similar with Captain America, I always call it Captain America, with Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I don't know why I call that show Captain America every fucking time. Hawkeye is out already? My guy. Hawkeye, I think I watched Hawkeye in December. And I remember being like a little late to watching Hawkeye. Like, I think it came out like late November, early December, if I'm right. Are we talking about all the new Disney Plus ones or the Netflix ones as well? I was mostly talking like the MCU ones, like the Disney Plus ones, because I haven't seen any of the Netflix ones, I don't think. If I have seen one, I don't remember. Like, I haven't seen Punisher. I haven't seen Iron Fist. What else? I haven't seen Daredevil. But Ozzy Lad, welcome back. Just so forgettable. Wait, what? Oh, Hawkeye. Yeah, I was like, what's so so forgettable? Fuck. Daredevil was good. People in chat have been telling me that Daredevil is really good. I have not seen that one yet.
Come to see old Baba Joe's critters, have you? That's quite the collection Baba Joe has.
Baba Joe.
One he's had his eye on for many a
What is
year,
Baba Joe
but
from,
too
chat?
slow to catch.
Who is this guy?
Scurrier. Baba Joe pay pretty penny if you can catch him one of them scurriers. He even lets you pet any one of his critters much as you like.
How do I say your name? I've been sitting here trying to think it through in my head. Is it I'm right? I'm actually so perplexed by that name. I'm struggling so hard.
The deserts of Tatooine. They're
You gotta help me out. But hello, welcome.
So best you get your running shoes on if you're serious about catching one.
Looks like a male, older Maz. He actually does. Lived on Jakku, but like, what's he from? The Hulk show from the 70s? Bro, can we not talk about the Hulk show from the 70s? Like, I'd rather forget. I've seen bits and pieces of it. But I try to forget. Could give an argument that Daredevil is the best piece of media released by Marvel outside of the comics. It can't be that good, can it? Like, you're telling me that it beats, like, Spider-Man 2. It beats Iron Man, like, the first Iron Man. It beats Captain America and Winter Soldier. Like, those are some good fucking movies, man. You're setting a high standard for this Daredevil show when I eventually get to it. Game looks good. Can't wait to play it after downloading. Have fun with it. Like, honestly, start wherever you want. But if I'm being real, I would recommend starting with the original trilogy. I started with the prequels, and I think most people have done that, but I would recommend starting with episode 4. If I'm being honest. You're a film bro. You love themes and shit. You'll love Daredevil. I'm a bit of a film bro. I don't identify with those types, but admittedly, I tend to like bring up a lot of the important things that they do. I tend to echo a lot of the things that they talk about as being like super important to good like media. It's weird to know that Maz was force sensitive. I honestly completely forgot that she was until you just brought it up. This thing's gonna be a pain in the ass, isn't it? What's better, Phaseberry or shortbread? Oh, I got it. Get back here. Oh my god! Did you guys see the health bar get burned? Save Brazil? What's happening in Brazil? I haven't heard anything about Brazil. What was that? That's my favorite bug in the game. Deals with religious conflicts as a main theme? Ooh. I do like religion as a theme. I won't lie.
So, you caught a scurrier.
You could say that. That's one way of putting it.
Baba Joe's critter collection is complete. And a complete critter collection causes complete contentment. Thanking you kindly, stranger. As promised, he's welcome to pet any one of Baba Joe's critters whenever you like.
Awesome.
Baba Joe will have to come with you.
Define COD.
That's peachy.
What should I play? Subnautica or Battlefront 2? Honestly, Subnautica. That game was very interesting. I didn't play the second one. I can't even remember what it was called. I know that there was like a sequel that came out. But that game, I liked the concept a lot. I also, famously, among my friend group, I have a fear of the ocean. So that game hit in a very unique way for me when I played it. Because the ocean scares the shit out of me. Sub-Zero, thank you. It's not about the water. It's about the abyss that is under the water. That's the scary part. The scary part is what's under the water. What's in the water is what's scary about the ocean. I can't do horror games? I wouldn't consider Subnautica a horror game, though. Like, I got through the whole thing. I just thought it was scary to me because I was afraid of the ocean. Like, I thought it was just because I already had the fear. I definitely wouldn't call it a horror game. I just call it a survival game. Like a story-driven survival game, if that makes sense. You're telling me there's a brick right here? Oh, no way. I gotta be a little guy to get in there. And I feel the same way about space, though. Like, space is super... Both the ocean and space, I love as, like, settings for, like, games or, like, movies or whatever. But I do not want to go out into, like, the middle of the ocean. And I absolutely never want to go into space. Ever. I do not. I will not. The brick I yelled at you about, like 5... Oh! The one that's literally, like, at the landing pad. I had no idea. I was just running over it so many times. Like, even with the collectibles indicator, I completely missed that there was even a brick right there. Oh, there's a data card over here? Hold on, I want to grab this. I just saw it on my mini-map, and now I'm curious. There's nothing in there. And there you go. We finished Exegol 100% already. Space isn't as bad as water. Space is so much worse than water. You know what's in space? Nothing. Fucking nothing. You know what's scarier than there being things that you don't understand? There not being anything.
Of course,
it's so much worse. Like, yeah, there are, like, planets and shit out there, but, like...
I love collecting a
I'm talking, like, from the point of, like, if you're just floating in space, like, what's there? Nothing. Fucking nothing at all. Like, if you're floating in the ocean, there's probably a lot going on around you. You just don't know what's going on around you. In space, there is nothing going on around you. Nothing. You're just gonna float. That's it. You will float until you run out of air. Then you will choke. And then you will be no more. Although I guess your body will just float through space. That's some scary shit. Aussie Lad is out. Alright, we'll see you around. Have a good rest of your day. Some wet place that you know has giant predators, or a silent place that you will freeze to death unless you wear protective gear. I'll take the predator. Like, just, you know, just take me out. Don't prolong it. Don't make me sit there, like, dreading it. Just make it happen. Boom, we're done. I was gonna say I move on, but yeah.
Getting paid's my favorite part.
Peacefully dying. You will freeze or choke to death. What do you mean peacefully? Jetpack really breaking every brick on this planet right now. Trying to torture himself? You're the one talking about freezing or suffocating to death. I'm not the one trying to torture myself. I'm trying to get it done and over with. Short, quick, we're done. Fill your tank with nitrogen? Okay. By the time that you're stranded in space, I don't know if that's going to be much of an option. Wait, what? Oh. I can't handle almost drowning for the 6th time. But you would essentially be drowning. It's the same effect. I'd rather die sleepy than get eaten by some giant squid. I don't know, man. I already have insomnia. I already think too much to even fall or stay asleep in the first place. I don't know if I'd be able to, like, just go to sleep knowing that, like, I'm not waking up. I would freak the fuck out. I would not be able to go to sleep, like, naturally. I don't want no slimy stuff touching me. What was the point of that? There wasn't a brick inside of it. Oh shit, what the fuck? God. Hold on, what was in this? Oh! Shortcut! Let's go. God, my timing is so bad. Hold on. Kylo Ren, you seem to have the agility for this.
Fine, I'll do it.
What the hell? What was that? Oh, I would way rather be lost in a city. What are you talking about at this point? It is so hot in Florida today. It is 92 degrees, according to my thermostat. Outside, I mean, not inside. But I just had to go and turn up my AC, because it's getting, like, warm. And I have a flannel on, so. Oh, Kylo. Oh, come on. That weird, like, absolute momentum stop? Yes, Fahrenheit. What do you mean, Fahrenheit, question mark? Are you gonna have a phobia against deep water, but still choose it instead of space? Absolutely. It's not the water. It's the abyss that freaks me out. I actually get super uneasy, with games, with, like, the abyss sort of thing. Like, I'm trying to say this without saying the line that I get memed for, but, like, I gotta say it. I am a game dev. So when I'm in, like, a level, and I'm testing some of our new shit, because I'm not a level designer, but if I'm in a new level that, like, just got made and we're, like, testing the geometry and everything, it's very common to fall through geometry that didn't have its, like, collision set up right, or if there's, like, some weird physics bug or whatever, right? It's super common to just, like, randomly fall through it. And that, like, endless fall into the abyss where you just see, like, the only thing around you getting further and further away, that's some freaky shit. And, like, if I ever glitch through the level and there's no kill barrier in, like, other games that I play and I get the same thing to happen, that makes me so uneasy. It's not even just, like, the water specifically. It's, like, a general thing of, like, endless abyss that scares me. But Lego Jedi, how's it going? Welcome. But I do not enjoy the process of testing new levels, especially if it's like a geometry test.
Package acquired.
You'll randomly go into the abyss when standing up from chairs. God damn. Again, I'm waiting for release on that one. All the more reason I'm waiting for that full release. That's maybe gonna happen by the time my child is like 10 years old, possibly. Like, how has that game literally been in alpha for like a decade? It's crazy. Hey, where are the mods at? Oh no, do I have to get this one myself? It stopped. A mod might have gotten it and I might just not have seen it yet. Mod's slow today. It did. Aha! Someone got it. Finn did, okay. Finn probably just has it on in the background so didn't even see it. Good old sexychat.xyz adult dating site. They're back. Oh, this is just a time trial one? Okay. I always assume that these are gonna be like the stand on all of them at once. Had you on in the background? Yep. Am I supposed to say that? Nils? How's it going? Welcome.
Not sure what a droid can do with these, but oh well.
These two just grinding away at whatever. Not realizing that sexychat.xyz has returned. I'm doing good. I have to go to class tomorrow, which kind of sucks. It's always the day before you have to go back after like a break. That you just end up spending the whole day being like, this is my last day where I don't have to do anything. I better make sure I'm doing it right. But also, welcome back, Lionheart. How's it going? National Day for Norway tomorrow? Like, kind of like a 4th of July kind of day? Or just like any other random holiday, you mean? Sexy chat XYZ. They're vicious. They're ruthless out here. I only have 4 more classes that I have to attend, though. Like, total. Before... No one told me about the flashbang! I always just... At this point, I assume it's fine until people bring it up. Like, I assume that the lighting is fine without people... Or, if no one says it, then, like, I'm just like, oh yeah, whatever. They celebrate it real hard. Like, their Independence Day or, like, founding anniversary, like, whatever it is. A lot of people say Independence Day, but I'm not sure if that's necessarily the right term for Norway. I don't know anything about Norway's history, so. You're really trying to steal my job. Sepper, to be fair, is probably also in the Discord right now. So. Yeah, okay. So it is like an Independence Day. How do you open, friend? Oh, target. I just hit left trigger and aim snap like crazy. Fucking flipped me 180. Oh god, that controller. Controller aim is real. The 4th one? Assuming it's gonna be on this side somewhere. Maybe it's like above? Where is the 4th one? Oh, it's there, it's there. Ah, no. Okay. I saw it like in the last second, man. Come on, auto aim. You can't be doing that to me. When they got independent from Sweden. Okay. I didn't even know you had a Discord. Uh-huh. Oh, this is him setting up a Discord plug. Okay, I thought he was just memeing. Yes, if you're looking for links to like the Discord server or like Twitter or anything like that, they're all at the bottom of the description. Or typically whenever the Discord server gets brought up, like Tom or someone like links it. That's been a bit of a pattern recently. You like the complete saga better than the Skywalker Saga? I haven't played the complete saga since I was really little, so I really don't remember it much. But I do remember like some of the levels to this day, as like specifically I remember like, you know, this level was really good. Like I was disappointed with this game when we didn't get like a level at the end of episode 6 to run through the Death Star and blow it up, right? Like I remember literally saying when we played through that like, oh, you don't get to do the ship run inside the Death Star in this game. So like what I'm trying to get at is I remember the complete saga not having anywhere near as much stuff as this game does, but also being like a really quality game throughout. And I've been saying a lot recently that I think this game does a lot of like quantity over quality. Like they just try to have 1,160 bricks, and then the majority of the bricks are just like shoot this box and get one, or like do this tiny like 3 jump parkour course to get this, or just look under the ramp at the landing pad and there's a brick. Like there's so many bricks, but like most of them aren't even that enjoyable to get because they're just kind of like random things.
Hey, you fixed it.
So I think I might have to like replay the complete saga to see how it compares.
How about you give my race a try?
I do really like this, but I just feel like from what I remember, the complete saga might be like a more enjoyable overall experience, at least if you 100% it. I think if you just run through the story, then you might like this one just as much. If not, maybe a little more. But if you're someone who like 100%s the game, then complete saga might just be a lot better. At least if my memory serves me right. I could be like horribly wrong and that game is kind of miserable to 100%. But I don't know. Next checkpoint is where? Oh god, I feel like I am horribly... There it is. I had someone fuck, I can't talk. I had someone ask earlier in chat, like, how I'm even getting close to 100%ing it. Because they were like, I think the game is really boring once you, like, finish the story. And I was like, honestly, I kind of agree. Like, if I wasn't streaming this, there's no way I would finish it 100%. Because I just wouldn't, like, put in the time to grind it. But since I don't really, like, pay attention to the actual game when I stream, and I just tend to talk about, like, random stuff and read chat for, like, 3 hours straight instead of really putting my attention to the game, it hasn't been that bad for me. Like, it's been a fairly enjoyable thing, but definitely if I wasn't streaming the 100%, I would get bored and drop it, for sure. Okay, let me get caught up. Remember trying to get all the gold bricks to unlock all those free mode things? Oh, and complete saga? I don't really remember the gold bricks. Like, I remember that they existed, but I don't remember, like, what the purpose was. Make sure to vote in the question of the day. Also sub so we can get 4-hour streams. Yes, I yesterday randomly promised, and now it's gonna stick with me, that when we get 1,000 subs, I'm gonna start streaming for 4 hours a day instead of 3 hours a day. So now I'm being held to this deal. So if you want to join the cause, and you enjoy the stream so far, then definitely feel free to go ahead and sub and come back another time. 17th of May. Do people in Norway for like their Independence Day go as hard as like Americans do on 4th of July? Because I'm curious. Will you start earlier or end later? That's the question that I will have to figure out then. When I temporarily did 4-hour streams, because I made a deal back when we were doing like Red Dead 2 that if we hit a sub goal while I was doing it, I would like temporarily do 4-hour streams every day, which I did. I went an hour later every day, but I kind of found that like the actual stream's momentum would die out at like about the same time, and it wouldn't really like benefit the channel anymore to stream for a longer amount of time. It was just kind of like the few regular chatters who would hang around for like that last hour. So I think I might try starting an hour earlier in the future when we get there and see if that's any better. Especially since so much of the new viewership is from Europe because of the time of day that I stream. It might be better to start earlier rather than start late or end later. But vesting, hello, how's it going? And same to Lego Ghost Yoda. I remember just seeing like petitions before this game dropped to bring back the original Yoda death sound. Which they didn't do, but at least it's a little bit closer to the original than what it was before. What do you think of Battle Juice G Fuel? I don't even know what that is. Like, my G Fuel tubs that I have are like kinda old. I haven't bought G Fuel in a long time, like new G Fuel. So, I genuinely don't know what that one is. I want to try gamer subs though, because I've heard generally over like a long time that a lot of people prefer it if they've tried it. But I've heard that like I've heard gamer subs tastes better, but G Fuel has like the better flavor variety, right? So I've wanted to try gamer subs out of curiosity for a bit. On Twitter in like 2019, they didn't hold to it. What the fuck is up with that? Tastes like pineapple? Oh, that actually does sound kind of nice. I know the like the fruit flavors for G Fuel are typically the best ones, right? Like guava and like phaseberry are my favorites. So I would probably really like something like pineapple-y. I know for RE3 when that came out, I got a tub of like the Nemesis tea or whatever they called it, which was just like an Arnie Palmer flavor. So it was like lemonade. That one was really good. OG Death Sound should have been an extra. Like, for all the characters who were in the complete saga, just having their original death sound from that game as, like, a data card extra. That absolutely should have been a thing. I can't believe it isn't, honestly. Oh, they actually stayed in. I figured that would be far enough away for this to reset. I was kind of surprised that it was all the way out there. Wait, that powers something inside of here? Oh, what the hell? Very interesting. Just got all data cards. I think I have 16 of 19, right? Or 17. I only have 2 that I haven't found yet. I'm actually getting pretty close to... Like, the more and more stuff that I do, the more I realize that, like, I'm actually getting close to finishing, you know? Because, like, the overall percentage goes up, but you don't really realize that you're close until it's, like, you know, I only have 100 more bricks, like, 40 more characters, 2 more data cards. Like, that's when you start to notice, like, oh, wait, I'm actually, like, really close. Like, beyond just the percentage saying so. When you start to put it in terms of, like, how much there is left to do, that's when you realize that you're actually getting close. Another one spawned in here? Or did I just never, like, actually go in and grab it? Like a dumbass. I think I just never ran in and grabbed it. I remember shooting this, right? Oh, no, because I think I found, like, the first power core, like, right next to that. And I probably got distracted by that. Never mind. I'm gonna start, just tracking them through this again. Music here sounds like Genshin Impact's, like, OST. Played that a little bit when it first came out. Wasn't bad. I didn't really, like, play it, though. I played it, like, because at the time my university was doing online lectures still. Like, they weren't allowing you on campus yet. So, like, I would play it while I was in, like, a Zoom lecture. I would just be, like, I would have the lecture on my second monitor, and I'd be playing Genshin, just, like, mindlessly running around and, like, doing whatever in the game. It was a really nice game to just, like, play kind of like passively while actually listening to my lectures. That's why I liked it at the time. How far in are you? We are 90.5% now for Galaxy percent. But also, was that a double whammy, Tom? Was that 2 of them at once, or did I see that wrong? I'm happy. I've happily never played Genshin, and I'm proud of it. It's a very enjoyable game to like passively play. But the thing that ended up getting me away from it was like, my school went back to online lecture like pretty soon after it came out. And also, like, you get to that point where it starts getting pretty predatory for like trying to get you to pay to skip the grind and all that. And you start to be like, oh, okay, like I actually can't play this game without spending money. And it's like, I don't enjoy playing as anime women running around in a map. I didn't mind it. Again, it was like one of those games that you just kind of turn your brain off and like randomly do things in. And in that sense, it was really, really enjoyable, honestly, to like just kind of passively play it. So wait, is this a wall run? I thought we both tried to ban the same bot and it glitched. It looked like it was 2 different ones. But that could have been what happened. Because on my end, it's like, I saw the first one, and I saw like the banned by Tom message, and then the second one started going. But I never saw like an unhidden message. I only saw the hidden. Oh. This is why we stream. This is why I don't play these games by myself, because I am not smart enough to put that stuff together. I should be able to jump up to that one. Did that one just turn off? Fuck. How would you do that? Oh god, now they're sideways. What have I done? Aha! Master. Oh, come on. Let me up! I could definitely jetpack up that, right?
In need of a bounty hunter?
There we go.
I'm your man.
Yeah, wait, which one? That one came off the button? Genshin was, like, not a terrible game, but obviously it's a gacha, so... I had never played a gacha game. So when it came out and everyone was like, this is good, but it's a gacha game, so I don't know. I was like, it seems fine to me. But then, as I played more and more, like, the monetization just gets so, like, predatory, and you're kind of like, this is why everyone was, like, holding off on saying it was a good game. Percentage? 90.58 now. Still making moves. Is college worth it? Depends where you live, and depends what career path you're going into. In America, I would say for a lot of career paths, it's not worth it. I would say for my career path, it's not worth it. But at this point, it's like, I've already paid all this way through. So, and at this point, I'm in my last 2 weeks of class before finishing and graduating. So it's like, well, might as well get the degree. Like, I already paid this much money for it. But, oh, this is the one to break all the jugs. I had to look at the name to see if that's what I was supposed to do. I was like, what the fuck? Definitely depends what you're gonna do and how much money it costs, though. But since school is so expensive in America, for a lot of career paths, I would say it's not worth it. Even though it kind of gets, like, drilled into you here throughout your entire life that, like, college is an absolute necessity if you want to ever make any sort of actual money in your life, it's just not the case. College is called the literal torture chambers of hell by most people? Really? College is way easier than, like, high school.
Hey, paid the price for my life.
Like, if we're just talking about, like, the amount of work required to actually get a degree, high school, like, graduating high school was way harder than graduating college has been, for me at least. College has been a breeze compared to the 4 years of high school I endured. And I'm also, like, finishing, like, I did accelerated. I did a 4-year degree in about 20 months, and I still think it was easier. But hello, Lego General Grievous. How's it going? And also welcome back, Justin. College is bad. Honestly, so much debt. Oh, dude. Like, unreal. I'm super lucky. Like, I got insanely lucky with investing. And I was actually, like... I did take out student loans to go to school because my parents wouldn't pay for it. That's a whole other story. But, I did take out loans to go to school. But then I got super, super lucky. And I acknowledge that it's pure luck and it wasn't through any of me being, like, smart with investing. And I was able to actually pay off my schooling already. So, I like, coming out of school, I'm not going to have any debt. But even then, it's like, there's so much more I could have done with that, like, 80 grand. Like, it's ridiculous. Going to college next year, and I think I really need it for the path I want. Besides, our school system is better, and our colleges are cheap. Better is always, like, so weird to try to quantify. Because, like, the reality of that, at least in my opinion, is, like, everyone goes to school in one system. Maybe they go to school in 2 systems. But, like, even then, you only have the actual context for your school system being better or worse if you've gone and spent time in another school system to actually compare it firsthand. Because aside from that, it's all just, like, what you hear people say, and it's like, how do those people even know? No? So I don't know. Glad you're getting no debt. Dude, I'm so lucky. You want to know what the investment that I got lucky on was? Fucking Dogecoin. Like, as a meme with another friend of mine, we both put like a few $100 into Doge when it was like less than half a cent per coin. So we ended up both buying like, I think I had like 20,000 Dogecoin that I got for like half a cent each. And then it went up to being like, I sold it at like 65 cents each. Something like that. I don't remember exactly how much or how many coins I had. But like, you get the rough idea. Like, we got insanely lucky and I was able to pay my school off with it. Like, there's no intelligence behind that investment specifically. That was literally like, we put a bunch of money in because we were like, oh, it's like half a cent per coin, bro. We're gonna be drinking margaritas on the beach someday because of this. Like, as a meme. And then it actually took off for no valid reason that it should have taken off like that. Aside from, like, Elon Musk got every other college student hyped up on it. And it just took off randomly.
Anakin was right about the Jedi.
Like, it was so dumb. I went to school in both England and Hungary, and the Hungarian education is much more thorough and valuable, but also brutal compared to the UK. Yeah, it's like you only have that actual context if you've spent time in both the systems that you're talking about. You know what I mean? But, like, I envy, like, I have a buddy who lives in Toronto, Canada, who really, really wants to move to the US. He doesn't like it very much in Canada. And, like, our entire friend group is here in the US. And he's like, I just want to live there instead. Like, he wants to get his citizenship and everything. But he's waiting to finish trade school right now. Because he was like, if I do trade school in Canada, it'll cost me about $6,000. If I do trade school in America for 2 years, it'll cost me about $60,000. So he's like, he's finishing trade school, and then he's gonna move down here once he has like all his certification done and everything. And it's like, we're all super looking forward to like having him live here and like kind of always be around. But at the same time, it's like, no one is upset that he took that choice because school is so stupidly expensive here. Even trade school, like $60K for a 2-year trade school, right? And trade school tends to pay itself off sooner, alongside being cheaper than like average college here. But still, $60K is nothing to scoff at. The problem is colleges and universities take advantage of student loans. Oh, absolutely. Like, that and the fact that colleges, since they're all that expensive, the sun is going away. Sun is going away. I've turned the camera exposure back up. Sorry. Okay. 60K is the average annual pay of a Norwegian job. Yeah, hold on. Let me look. Medium income. That's not right. Fuck off. That's not right at all. No. Maybe not median. Let's look at the mean, maybe. That seems more accurate. Yeah, so average here, like average yearly wage in the US is like 67K currently. So like, you know, you go to college. I went for 2 years, keep in mind. Like the sun's gonna instantly go away. No, you literally saw me turn down the exposure to fix it and then it went away again. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's like I paid 80K. And even like on average, that's money that's going to take over a year to make back and be able to pay off. But since it gets interest on the loan, because you normally don't have 80K to pay out of pocket, you're going to pay more than that 80K.
Yes, I could follow the trail to find the
We need to get rid of student loans. It'll force colleges and universities to lower prices. Well, I was going to say, if you ask me, student loans are definitely one of the 2 main problems. And I feel like that's definitely the one that gets talked about most often.
I have a particular set of skills.
The one that doesn't get talked about very often is that the majority of universities and colleges in the United States are financially backed by the government. Like, regardless of whether they bring in a lot of money for the year or the quarter or whatever or not, they're gonna get a certain amount of pay from the government to be able to like continue running the school. And even like they don't even get paid the amount to just keep the school running. They get paid the amount to like actively improve the school on a yearly basis. Like college is a government subsidized industry in the United States. It's like regardless of how many students they get in and like how much they make off the students, they're gonna make enough to more than get by regardless. Like they have a guaranteed income contractually. Regardless of whether or not students come or not. So they can literally, just off of that even, they can charge whatever the fuck they want. Because it doesn't even matter how many students they get. College is not the way to go in the US. It depends, because there are some industries in the US that you absolutely need a degree. Like business, law, and like medical are 100% like, you cannot get by in those industries without a degree. You just can't. And those are like 3 of the biggest industries that people want to study in the US, generally speaking. So it's kind of like, you know, we can all sit here and talk about how much college sucks all we want. But at the same time, it's like, if you're wanting to go into one of those industries, there's not much else you can do.
Seems to end here, though.
Following the trail of food. Seems to end here, she says. So is it just like behind this tent? Yeah, there he is. There should be a way to get prices down? Absolutely.
There you are. Give me back my portions, you shameless savage.
80K is like 20 times more expensive than the Netherlands.
That's not all
yeah. Like, the issue isn't the quality of the schooling, because like with my school, granted, I go to like one of the art schools in the US, not like literal art school, like I have an art degree, but like a school that specializes in fine arts. Like I go to one of the handful in the US that's like the most respected. Like one of the things that my university can use to market itself is that employers literally like go to the school, and the school has its own built-in like LinkedIn platform on its website for students. And like big employers like especially in the gaming industry, because that's something we're all going to be familiar with here, like employers like Activision and EA, like some of the huge ones in the industry, come to my school to like pick up new promising graduates like straight out of their college degree. It's like I go to a really, really respected art school. Like, so maybe for me it's like I don't even have the best place to talk about it. But I don't know, man. Even for me, it's like I don't feel great paying as much as I did for what I got. Like, what I got is great, but I paid $80,000 for it. You know, the schools likely aren't even the problem. I think it's more just like the general system that they have behind them. Almost done with finding all the porgs? Yeah, the easiest way to do it is just tracking them through the menu like I've been doing. Yeah, the school system here is, or at least the college system here is all sorts of fucked up. Grade school is too in its own way, but a completely different way. Grade school is all sorts of fucked up, especially like for me in high school. I've talked about this before, but like I spent like 35 hours a week on my high school campus, like in class, and then was also expected to do like 2-3 hours of homework a day on top of that, including like weekends. So like I had well over like a 40-hour work week in quotes just from my high school alone while I was like between the ages of 14 and 18. And that being said, like I was known in my like high school class for being the guy that didn't do a lot of homework. And I still feel like I wasted so much time doing shit in high school, like doing schoolwork. We passed 2/3 of the like goal. Yes, I'll just quickly say it again. We have a like goal on the stream today of 50. So if you feel like participating, if you've been enjoying the stream, feel like throwing a like my way to help out, I'd really appreciate it. But we are at 37 right now. And we have a good shot at hitting 50, assuming that people keep going at the pace we've been going. American school system's also pretty bad. It's not bad in the quality of education in most senses. Like, obviously the American school system is like notoriously bad for geography, because you will notice that no American has any sort of like good grasp on geography at all. Like, most Americans won't even be able to tell you where all 50 US states are on the map. Like, if you name a state, there's a good chance that someone won't be able to point to it on an unmarked map. Like, it's that bad. They'll know the general area that it's in. Like, you know, someone will be like, oh, you know, Alabama is somewhere in, like, southeast US. But if you gave them an unmarked map, they wouldn't be able to point at Alabama. The only reason I can is because while I was on Twitch, it was such a meme that my geography was as bad as it was, that I took the US states test so many times on the internet that I ended up learning most of them. Just because Twitch chat memed on me so hard for not being able to mark all the US states on the map. Like, up until 2 years ago, I couldn't fucking do it. I even learned it after I graduated high school. Like, I didn't take any geography classes for my degree, obviously. Like, I learned it on my own, outside of school. Which is the funniest part to me. Oh, I saw the press prompt. I don't think that's what you're supposed to do.
I haven't seen one of
Oh,
these
you're
since
probably
I was a
supposed
boy.
to look at it through this window and press it with the force. The Zymods? What do you mean? I got this weird thing. What weird thing? I couldn't recognize any of the states besides Texas. Okay, but Florida, California, like, obviously aside from that. I can name all the states alphabetically. I learned the fun. Bro, what? Oh, is that what you're supposed to do? Is like jump through the window with the smaller character? Yeah, the way that I did it definitely was not what they intended for you to do. But, hey, it worked. Is this the last brick? Oh no, there's 2 more. In this area, there's another part of Jakku still, which sucks, but. Alright, Joey, hopefully we'll see you around. Have a good rest of your day. I think I could probably still do like all the, I think I could do all the US states, but I would probably miss a couple, like off the bat. But like the ones that you'd kind of expect me to mess up, like all those East Coast states that are like this big, shit like Connecticut. I know Connecticut, but the only reason I know that is because my girlfriend lived in Connecticut for a lot of her like life growing up, so I now know where Connecticut is. But before, it's like, you know, like Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, it's like, I know that that little cluster of tiny states is like all those states, but I don't know which one exactly is which. Vermont, yeah, it's like in that cluster too, right? Like that whole tiny cluster of states is like, I know that those are those states. I just don't know which exact one is each one. That's the part that's kind of difficult for me, is like that little cluster. And also, I tend to get like Utah wrong. Like Utah and Oklahoma, I tend to fuck up. I just get those two mixed up whenever I'm looking at like an unmarked map. But like that should make enough sense. Like Utah and Oklahoma. Yep. Because, you know, the meme of like, what the fuck even is in Utah aside from like Mormons? There's just nothing there. Like there's no reason to actually know anything about Utah. I live in Utah. Oh no. Oh god. Once asked for fun if we knew all the 50 states. I was a 12-year-old boy in the Netherlands and I was able to name 48 out of 50. I couldn't even just sit here and like list all of them alphabetically or anything like that. Like we actually in like 2nd grade were required to like be able to write out all the states alphabetically. So I did have to learn that for school at one point, but like when I was 7, I don't remember that shit. I couldn't sit here and name all 50 like off the top of my head if you had to have me go in one straight shot. But the unmarked map I'm pretty good at nowadays. If you just give me an unmarked map, you're like, what is this? Or like, where is Utah or something, for example? I should be able to get those right first try for the most part. Welcome back, Joey. How's it going? As an adult, I can maybe name 30. I could probably name about that many, like off the top of my head. Oh, you bitch! God damn it. Do it right now? Try to name all of them? I'm just gonna try to like picture the full map in my head. Maybe that'll help. So, there's Washington, California, Utah, Oklahoma, Nevada, New Mexico, Arizona, Colorado, North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, Nebraska, Idaho, Florida, Alabama, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia and West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, Massachusetts, Vermont, Maine. Did I say New York? I think I said New York. I'm losing track of what I have and haven't said, and it's making it way harder. Shit, how am I so bad at this? This game is for children. Am I missing some? There's no way I named 50. Oh, like Alaska and Hawaii. State naming stream. Yes, geography stream. Gonna be a little late now because of school. Don't worry about it. No one has to be here. Oh, do I grapple up somewhere? That's absolutely what I'm supposed to do. Right? Wait, how do I get up there? Oh, you shoot this. How far are you from finishing? Oh, Montana. Yeah, Mississippi, Louisiana. I did miss a good few, actually. Did I even say Texas? Kansas? I did not say Kansas. I definitely didn't say Kansas. Kentucky. I know I didn't say Kentucky. Kentucky is the worst state in the US, and I cannot be convinced otherwise. I did miss Wyoming. New Hampshire. Yeah, no, fuck. New Hampshire. Like, some of them are like, yeah, I miss them, but I'm also just like, yeah, no wonder I didn't think of that one. Isn't Mexico a state? Oh, God. He's joking, right? Wait, chat, he's actually joking, right? No way. That we're getting made fun of. Us Americans are getting made fun of for our bad geography right now. And he comes out with that one. Mississippi is hardcore the worst overall. Bro, Kentucky? Gotta go Jedi are attacking. Alright, General Grievous. Hopefully we'll see you around. Have a good rest of your day. A sister is watching Peppa Pig. She's a huge fan of Peppa. That's so... Is Peppa Pig like a big show? I feel like it's a fairly big brand nowadays. Mexico's a continent? Okay, yeah, he's really joking. Like, he's full memeing. You can say that, but do you mean it? that is the question. It's like, is it a joke? Everybody knows Florida's a country, though, right? Yes, yes. I don't live in the U.S. I live in Florida, boys. Come on. I'm so ready to not live in Florida anymore. Like, so ready. Although at the same time, I found myself over the last couple weeks getting like random bits where I get super depressed while like driving around or something. Because I'm like, shit, I'm not gonna be here like ever again after like 3 weeks, you know? Because it's like, as much as I don't like it in Florida, especially in Orlando, it's one of those things where like you spend so long in a place, like after living here for 2 years, you end up getting attached to the smaller, like, things. And then it's like, oh, damn. I'm never gonna, like, see that again. Hey, you unbanned it! You unbanned it! Okay, he banned it again. I saw the unbanned, like, notification come through. I was like, oh, shit. I don't mind any states besides Kentucky and California. Yeah, no, California sucks. Sucks big dick. Big... California sucks. Kentucky sucks. Like, actually sucks. I drove through Kentucky once, moving here, and I was just like, wow. There's nothing here. It smells. Like, no exaggeration, chat. Just the air in Kentucky smells. Like, it smells bad in Kentucky. Like... What about Pennsylvania? Where did I just travel? I've never been to Pennsylvania. I had a couple, like Xbox Live friends from Pennsylvania. I actually had a lot of Xbox Live friends from Pennsylvania. Like, coincidentally, not even because they all knew each other IRL. There was a pair of them. Like, there were 2 guys that knew each other IRL. Who obviously, like, played with the same friend group online. But then, like, 2 other... friends who were like completely disconnected from the rest. So we had like 3 different parts of Pennsylvania that people were from in that like online group back in the day. But like my cousin loves your vids? Really? I just play games though. Like I just sit here and talk about random gibberish and play games. Montana's my favorite American state. It's really pretty, at least. Like, it's got a lot of cool scenery, but it's like, that doesn't exactly save South and North Dakota either, so... You know, it's like, I can't... The whole state can't be carried on, like, having cool scenery. You know what I mean? It just can't. We can't allow that. Florida just sucks. It's like, there's nothing that great here aside from, like, Disney. And Disney even isn't that great. Disney kind of sucks, if I'm being honest. It's just the swamp. Like, in the summer, it gets to be, like, over 100 degrees and, like, 100% humidity, like, nearly every day. Because it also, like, thunderstorms nearly every day in the summer. It'll be, like, 100 degrees... insanely humid out, and the sun won't even be out because it's a thunderstorm all day, every day. Like, Florida's just awful. The only time Florida's nice is in the winter. Because in the winter, at least we get, like, 70-degree days. Probably Louisiana. New Orleans is cool. Or, sorry, I gotta say it like a local. New Orleans is cool. Yeah, there's a lot of places in the US that just kind of aren't great. Me and an online friend of mine just love going into random servers and pretending we're a lesbian couple. That's how you weed out the real Texans. I haven't seen snow in my entire life. I grew up in Minnesota. So I grew up, like, with a lot of snow. And I miss the snow a lot. Oh, how far are you for 100? Sorry, I didn't answer. We're at 90.85%. We've got, like, a few planets left. And, like, half of episode 8 and all of episode 9 left to 100%. So right now I'm getting some free play stuff done. Actually, maybe I should get a couple of levels done in episode 8 just to get ahead on that. I'm gonna do that real quick. Before I do this village area, since I just did like a whole area and an extra space quest, I'll just do this real quick. Isn't Montana that one Disney Channel show a joke? I'm not dumb. Yes. Yes, Montana, my favorite Disney show. Yeah, I grew up in Minnesota, so I love the snow. I also love it because growing up, I did competitive skiing and snowboarding.
You don't have to do
so, I'm pretty attached to the snow. I hate living somewhere where you don't get snow.
Feel the conflict in
Like, that's the one part of winter here that
tearing you
sucks,
apart.
is the lack of snow.
No.
Although snow
You
also
still
sucks in
hurt.
its own way.
I feel it.
Because,
You
like,
still hurt.
you know, you gotta shovel, like, your whole driveway and, like, front porch and everything whenever it snows. The roads, obviously, are awful in Minnesota when it snows, because, like, we get a couple of, like, we get 1 or 2 blizzards a year in Minnesota where, like, the roads are just completely iced over, like, regardless of where you are for, like, 2 days straight afterwards. The one time I actually, like, crashed my car, it wasn't, like, a big crash, but, like, I did hit my car on something and do some damage. It was, like, mid-blizzard, and I was trying to just drive home from work. Yeah. The snow has all of its own problems, but what comes to mind when I mention Enumclaw? Programming. Why? How many coins do you have? 30-some billion. I can't see it when I'm in the level, but hold on. What were the challenges? I was so distracted talking about the snow. Have Kylo restrain Rey 3 times and knock a Praetorian guard down a shaft. This is going to be a guide level. The Enum clock. Oh! I'm surprised that didn't immediately come to mind for me. No, I thought of programming because I just read Enum. Like enumeration. And I was like coding. Because I've mentioned before, like with game design and everything, my specific role on the team, like in-engine wise, is that I'm the systems designer. So I end up using a lot of like math stuff in my coding. Unfortunately, I hate math so much. But I have to use it daily for work because I do like weapons systems design and just general like balance and all that. That is my role. So, yeah. Oh, okay. That's how you get Kylo to restrain Rey. So apparently if you switch to Rey and just like start beating up the troopers, Kylo like uses the Force to restrain you again.
Sir. Let me get that for you, Mr. Kylo, sir.
Yeah, there's one.
You don't have
Just gotta do that 3 times, eh? Just beat at him until Kylo restrains me. I know it's memed on, but hearing about game dev stuff is genuinely interesting. See, that's what that's what I thought people would respond with, like, oh, I like playing games. Hearing about how they get made and like the design behind them is interesting. But no, people are just like, LOL, Cole talking about game design again. Big surprise. Omega lol. Game design. Yeah, right now, I'm actually, like, aside from just trying to work on some stuff before I leave, obviously. Well, actually, I haven't talked about this on stream. I'm leaving the team, like, when I move. Because I would rather not work remote. And we have, oh, that's $2. Is it, though? Hold on, maybe on, yeah, that's fine. But, like, once I move, like, remote work is so hard in game dev when the rest of the team is, like, in person and you're the only one online. A lot goes wrong. Like, there was a 1-week period before where I wasn't in person, but everyone else was, because of like just how my schedule worked out and everything. And holy disaster. Like, not having the systems designer there is like, just bad shit goes down when the systems designer is present, man. Like, fuck. So we've got a guy who's ready to like take over, who I'm kind of showing everything to, like how it's all set up and everything, showing him ways that I was planning on improving it. But at this point, I'm kind of like prepping to leave and just getting everything ready for that, as well as working with our new like character artist, our new prop artist, and our new sound designer. You got plans to join a new team after you leave? Not currently. Like right now, I genuinely am just planning on like straight self-employment straight out of school. Because like I've been doing just like self-employment because we haven't made money off the game yet, because the game isn't done. Like, we don't have a big publisher who's got us like on like a payment contract until the game is done, and then we get like the little bit of kickback because they take most of it. Like, we don't have that. We literally, like, we haven't made money on the game yet. Like, all of my living costs have been paid off of self-employment through school and everything. So it's like, I'm just kind of gonna stick with that, which is part of why I say I don't think it was worth it to get my degree, because at least as of right now, it's like, I don't think I'm gonna use it in a professional sense. I'm gonna have a very good understanding of how games are made. And I'm also going to have probably like solo like mini projects that I work on just for fun when I get bored. But that's gonna be about the extent that my degree gets used for. At least as of right now, unless I change my mind and I just get bored enough to get like a full-time job. It's like, I don't really think I'm gonna use it. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I mean, game design is very complex. It gets a little overplayed though. Like in terms of like, you always see stuff about like, this game came out horribly and people are like, oh man, I feel so bad because game development is hard. It's like, it is, but that's not why you should feel bad. Like, the only reason that games come out bad, there's two reasons that games like ship as being bad. It's either like, it got pushed out way too soon. God damn it. I'm gonna turn on auto exposure and see what it does. Because sometimes auto exposure leaves me too bright, sometimes it does good. This is where auto exposure puts me. I'm just gonna see what happens with the sun coming like in and out. I'm gonna see what auto exposure makes the camera look like. We're getting pretty bright there, auto exposure. What? I'll leave it in the computer's hands.
We're meeting the Supreme Leader.
Right. The only reasons that games come out bad is either they get pushed out before they're ready, or management, or just like general designers are incompetent,
Supreme Leader is waiting.
or just had a bad design from the outset.
Shouldn't let you in here. Orders from Snoke.
My friend Paxton is so obsessed with Cocomelon. I've heard of Cocomelon, but I don't know at all what it is. I've just heard the term Cocomelon.
I need a bounty hunter. I'm your man.
Cocomelon is peak TV. It's a show. Auto exposure gives us just way too much brightness. Just way too much. We're way too bright. I am pure white where auto exposure puts me. Like, I'm white as a motherfucker. But games that are made entirely under crunch, they come out mid too, because game devs are constantly just sleep deprived and overworked. I mean, not necessarily. Because, like, generally, I think people are fairly surprised to find out that a lot of, like, what are considered some of the best games ever, eventually it comes out to be like a case of what's it called? A case of like absolute crunch. Like recently, I didn't even know this for a long time, but Rockstar apparently came under a lot of flack back in like 2018 after Red Dead came out, because it came to light like how bad the crunch was on the whole team during development. Like crunch can lead to a really bad game, but generally speaking, a lot of the time you just can't even tell. Like crunch is typically you only find out through like employees of the company speaking out after the fact. GTA 5 also came under a ton of, like Rockstar in general tends to come under a ton of flack for how hard they crunch. Because I remember GTA 5 also being one of those games where it was like, the crunch was so unhealthy for this project. What's your total progress? 91 flat right now. But why does that one not go? How do I get you to open? How do you open? Yeah, no. The only reason that crunch sucks is just because of like the effects that it has on the employees. There's something else that's oh! Full smart. Game for 10-year-olds. Why did they make this so tedious? Surely they could have made a similar puzzle without it being that much of a pain in the ass to like plug it in, move it a little bit, unplug it.
To me.
Yes, I did say GTA 5. Because GTA 5, yeah, apparently the crunch that the team had to go through for that game was just ridiculous. But Rockstar also does just always come out absolutely swinging with every release. Like, Rockstar just consistently brings out, like, new best game of all time every single time. You know, like GTA 5, Red Dead 1 before that, Red Dead 2 after that, GTA 4 before Red Dead 1. Like, Rockstar is just so insanely consistent.
We don't all have...
This exposure, what am I to do? I'll sit in the dark. I won't turn it back up. I will sit in the dark. If the sun goes away again, that's that.
Force powers, pal. How about you show some respect for a
These cloudy days are ridiculous, man.
Why won't it just work?
Big old battleships, bad wiring. Wired by a Jawa.
I need BB-8 right now. I'll take Cave Chol over Flashbang any day. Dude, it gets so bright. I love with the cave shit where it looks like I'm just sitting in like pitch black. How bright it actually is in my room, even though it looks like that on the camera.
Looks like Kylo finally caught
just because exposure, if you're not familiar with cameras, literally is a term that refers to just how much light you're allowing to enter the lens. So like, when I turn down the exposure in moments like this, it is super bright in my room. Like to the point where like, if it were a little bit brighter, I would be squinting my eyes in here right now because of the sunlight in here. Like, it's super bright. But it doesn't look like it, because I'm just not letting much of that light into the lens, because it looks awful when you do. What does this button do? What the fuck? It's an elevator? Oh, probably to get BB-8 up, or just any astromech droid up there is probably the intent. But like... They can grapple. Like up the same thing that I used to get there. So wait, where's the last Minikit? What Minikit do I not have for this level? I got that one. R2-D2 computer. Then another R2... Oh yeah, that's the one I just did. Oh. Okay, I gotta see the challenge too before I go into that fight. How do you do it? Is it really just like you have to actually bonk them? No way that you can't just like use a dark side character and force lift them, right? I'm in Discord, bro. Is Discord chat like active right now? Are people just talking in Discord? Oh, they made like an event for it.
Right. You doing okay?
Okay, yeah, they made like an event for it. Got it. Okay, sorry. Double whammy. These bots today are ridiculous. Like some days you see like maybe one. Some days you just see them constantly. Like today. These cutting puzzles give you so little range. And they're not even like great puzzles either, is the painful part. Like they're just okay. And yet they give you so little to work with. Where's this go? Nowhere. Yeah, I never did that. Get Qui-Gon out here.
A call for aid shows courage, not weakness.
And now I'm getting shot at. Awesome.
Hey, how am I supposed to heat up this oil in the dark?
Listening to Sesame Street right now because my baby brother is playing it. Sesame Street, I don't remember anything about it, but I know to be a fact that I grew up on Sesame Street. Like that's all I know. I don't remember like legitimately a thing about it. I just know that it was one of the things that like my parents like had me watch when I was like a baby. I'm thinking about getting a hunting license just to get stress out while having a small passive income, not gonna lie. I mean, it's not the worst way to do it.
Come closer, child.
You underestimate Skywalker, and Ben Solo, and me.
You have the spirit of a true Jedi.
This scene always felt so whack, just because, like, I'm not even gonna get into the cinematography. It's the one thing where they just, you know, force,
what I have to do.
They turn on the lightsaber, and that's just Snoke dead. Like, what? It was so anticlimactic, because he was built up, like, between the two movies, and then it's just like, whoop, gone, done. Just like that. Pretty badass to relieve stress by killing animals. I mean, for like sport though, it's not just like going out and finding some random animal and like brutally murdering it. It's like quick, clean, elegant for sport. Knock them in the pit. Can you move back there a bit? A bit more, please. Oh, oh. Fuck!
Away! I'm coming your way, Ben!
I don't think I did it.
Right. You doing okay?
I did not do it. Can you do it, Kylo? Oh shit, that would have been such a good... Go! How am I supposed to knock them in? I'm doing exactly what happened in the video. Huh? Hold on, let me look. Let me look again. I'm so confused by this. Force push? I don't think you can force push. Like in his, He just fights them like right at the edge. Oh, and then eventually they just fly in. Like if you get lucky almost, dude. Like if you hit them while they're right along this edge that like I'm along right now, then they have a chance to just like fly in. Why do they make it so hard, man? Go, 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 go. Go in the pit. Oh, got it. Oh, wait. I forgot the mini kit. It's behind the throne. 100%.
Rightfully mine.
Yeah, no, that's super clunky. It's so specific. About to get it on the Switch. Nice. I've heard that like the Switch port is slightly downgraded, but that it's not bad at all. I think having this game on portable would be great though. I didn't even know about that challenge. I just happened to get it. No way, dude. I just want to play the rest of the fight now, honestly. Bonk. Nintendo DS should support the Skywalker Saga, not gonna lie. To bring good memories. Yeah, Nintendo's like abandoned the DS at this point though, because like the Switch, you know, they got their 2-in-1, their portable and their home console now, and it's great. Like there's no reason to continue to support the Switch at this point. Or sorry, the DS. Carried on with Kendrick's album? Honestly, no, I haven't. I have been listening, like when I have been listening to hip hop, I've just been listening to like Cool J and NWA and like other stuff. Public Enemy, shit like that. That's what I've been listening to recently.
Get ready.
What was that? I thought I just saw something like weirdly specific happen when I looked away. Sam Wither is the best actor? Who is Sam Wither? That is not a name that I think I know. I'm the virtual boy. Oh my. The virtual. Go, go.
I need you.
Silent Hill 3 soundtrack? Not 2? 3 is still good. But 2 soundtrack is unreal. Creedence Clearwater. I don't think I... Got me curious. Creedence Clearwater. A rock band that I haven't heard of? Oh, because they're that era of rock. Yeah, okay. I was like, rock band that I haven't heard of? The fuck? Okay. I gotta listen to their stuff then. Bro hasn't heard of Creedence Clearwater? I haven't. I don't, like, I'm a huge rock guy, but, like, I mostly know, like, 80s and onwards. I really only, like, listen to, like, late 80s, early 90s and onwards. And by early 90s, I mean, like, literally 1990. Like, late 80s, really, like, 89, 88 and on. I'm gonna play Flight Sim and crash into a tower.
I want you to join me.
That was so out of pocket. 100%, you just finished it?
Galaxy.
Don't do this, Ben.
Join me.
Wait, their Fortunate Son? No way. And if they made Fortunate Son, then that would make it even worse. Not because I didn't know them off, like, firsthand. It's because I did know them then, but I just thought that they were like a one-hit wonder, so I never bothered to like look into them at all. That makes it so much worse, honestly, that I just thought of them as like a one-hit wonder and never bothered to like look into them beyond that. That is unreal. But to be fair, at one point in my life, I also thought that like Oasis was a one-hit wonder. Like I thought that Wonderwall was like their only song. How horribly wrong was that? Oasis is so good. And for a long time, I always just thought that they were like a one-hit wonder. I thought Wonderwall was like their only good song. I was like, man, it would be awesome if there was more music just like this. I can't speak Russian, but thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Like that one, I always try to guess when I don't know how to say the name. That one, I don't even know where to begin. I mentioned that I tried to learn Russian once because one of my good friends like had a Russian family, so it was like his first language. And I was like, it sounds so like cool when he speaks it. Like it sounds like a fun language to learn. But I did like a Russian 1 language, tried to learn the alphabet, didn't get anywhere, dropped it instantly. So yeah, that's my experience with Russian as a language. Similar story to a lot of languages I've tried to learn. Like French. I gave up on French, not that early. I gave up on French like halfway through French 1 because I was having such a hard time with the accent that I was like, man, I just don't feel like I'm making good progress here. So I just kind of like, I was gonna just take a break from it, but that was like 2 years ago.
Resistance transports have just launched.
Queen was a one-hit wonder. They did Bohemian Rhapsody and never did anything big again. I hope it's obvious that I'm joking. At first, I thought you were being serious because of the TBH.
Those transport ships
but
are unarmed,
thankfully you
unshielded.
recovered.
We don't stand a
9 more
chance.
minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, and unless I just like absolutely fly through this will probably
Time
be
to board your transport.
Americans are usually very good at Dutch. Oh, a Dutch accent. I did German. I did through German 4. And I really liked German, but I haven't practiced it at all in like 2 years. So my German is super broken now. Like I can barely speak German at this point. It's really, really broken. You guys don't have French lessons in school? You can take French, like it's an option, but pretty much like the entirety of like language course in American schools is Spanish. You pretty much just like get defaulted into Spanish and don't do anything else in American school. So I want to make a YouTube video, but I'm overly ambitious, so I get burnt out. I do that too. I always get like halfway through editing videos and then I scrap them because I get so like burnt out on working on them. And I'm like, oh, I'll just start another video and come back to this after I take a break. I never do. It's like months later and I'm like, you know what? This video just has to get scrapped at this point. Like I'm not going to be able to pick up from where I left off. German is so much different from Dutch. I mean, if you're a native speaker of one or the other, you might think so. But like looking in from the outside, they're very similar. Like if you know all the nuance of one of those languages or the other, then you know like all the differences, but as an outsider, it's like they're very, very similar. It's like Spanish and Italian. Like, yeah, they're really different, but they're also really similar. It took me a month to realize the French lessons were not, in fact, English. Oh boy. I read the first message afterwards because at first I thought that was just a meme. Oh boy. Most native African animals have Dutch names. Well, that would be because of like how much, what would the word be? I don't want to say colonialization, but like, that's not like necessarily the right term for it. But like, you know what I mean? Like all the influence from that region. Oh God. Oh God. This is a guide level. 9 different ways. How about you kiss my ass, game? That is unreal. You cannot ask me. Oh, TT, why? Why do you do this? Why do you make your levels not fun to 100%, huh? Why do you do this? True or false, Florida's a country? True.
I got a deal.
Resistance transport.
A guide level in 5 minutes? Yeah, probably not, but this will just be the last thing I do. Wow. The dude couldn't even aim at that thing. I hate that my chat is broken. Makes it such a pain in the ass to like flip between being able to read my chat and read the guide. Oh, ooh, ooh. Oh, don't throw grenades at me, bastards. Just waiting for a TIE fighter to go over her because I can deal damage with this. Like, this is a challenge of its own, but that deals damage. How did you get French in 7th and 8th grade? Talking to? Oh, Sepper, probably. I'm gonna do a complete Saga Hundo run. I'll probably be done in like 10 hours. No way. Is it that easy to 100% the complete Saga? Okay, what's the second way? I'm just gonna follow the whole guide beginning to end for this level. Instead of just doing it for parts that I'm not like absolutely sure on, I'm just gonna follow it beginning to end because of like Minikits and this challenge together. It's just, this will be the best way to do it, just like as far as being time efficient. Okay, build cannon, shoot cannon, right? I know that this is like not an interesting way to watch me do a level at all, but this is definitely just the easiest way.
You'll never reach me from there.
Okay.
Don't try it.
There was something in her subtitles about high ground, but she didn't even say it. Like what?
This calls for a Beaumont maneuver.
Never played this, but heard it was good. It's pretty good. I don't know if it's worth 100%ing that. Like, it's definitely a fun game. But I don't think I could recommend doing a 100% run, honestly. Africa really stole our language. I can pretty much He's just being insanely sarcastic. One of the Minikit challenges in this video's like text format, they have it labeled as destroy black BB-8s. They didn't even like bother to put the name of that droid. They just put black BB-8s. Okay, inflict damage in the third unique way. Like, this is a neat boss in the sense that you can inflict damage in 9 different ways. But I feel like it just didn't come out right. Like, I feel like they were probably going for... If you've played Arkham City, like the Mr. Freeze fight, which was awesome. But, like... It's just... Since it's a kid's game, they probably couldn't, like, fully dedicate to it and make it the way they wanted to. Like, Arkham City, they could have a boss where you literally have to, like, find every different way to damage the boss, because as soon as you do one type, it immediately becomes, like, a type of damage that doesn't work for the rest of the fight, which is awesome. And it works really, really well there. But if you try to carry it across to a kid's game, I don't know how well it's going to work, I'm going to be honest. Wait, what? Wait, what? What is this Minikit, bro? What is this? No way. What the hell? I would have never, ever, without a guide, found this. No way. You've got to be kidding. Ow. That is a Minikit. Sure. There's a sport where you use motorbikes and chariots instead. Oh, the Romans. What are we talking about with the Romans having chariots now? How did we get here? $49 of 50, so close. This is the classic YouTube bug, actually. YouTube has a bug where a lot of people see the like count as being one higher than it actually is, or I see it as being one less than it actually is. I don't know, but I see 48 on my dashboard. Why does Stream Elements say the same words? Because it's not a person, it's a bot. It's my bot. Okay, what's the next unique way to inflict some damage here? Wait, do you literally just... Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see 49. Yeah, no. Like, everyone on the public view sees, like, one higher than it actually is. I don't know why that is.
Oh, this?
Or maybe I see it as one less than it actually is. But the dashboard is super consistent with this bug. Like, we figured out that this was a bug on YouTube's end, like, halfway through Red Dead Redemption 2. It's like 3 months ago. We first found out that this was a thing, and it's been consistent ever since. Like, you guys always see one more like than I do on the public view.
About this one.
Well, I can see a couple of Minikit things on my own here. Like this. Definitely not a BB-9E, black BB-8 droid. There's a Minikit. Back to the guide. Inflict damage on Captain Phasma. 5 out of 9. Let's do it. Oh, this one's easy. I think I did this one when I actually did the boss natural. 50, let's go. Hey, I only see 49, boys. I don't know if we hit the goal yet. I think we still need one more. This isn't me, like, clasping at 51 either. This is a real bug. I swear, bro. I swear. Oh, wow, that was a little delayed. Wow, okay. Oh, now I see 50. I see 50 now. Someone did it. Someone was down for the cause. No one cares. We are correct. Well, now you have 50 either way. We officially hit the like goal 2 days in a row, boys. Oh, wow. Okay, hold up. Mike White, how's it going? Oh, do you have to maybe, like, grenade that open first? And then shoot it? I thought I would just be able to, like, shoot it open. I didn't actually watch the guide for this one. I just saw that's what they were going for. What the fuck? She flew up so far. I feel like weekend days, we need it to 50, and midweek days, 45. Just because, like, more people watch on the weekends than during the week, you think? I think it's fair. But I also think that it being, like, a thing that we won't hit every single time is kind of what makes it more fun, you know? $55 more and you'll reach 800, bro. Come on. We're worried about the 750 first. We can't be worried about the 800 quite yet. We still haven't even hit 750.
You won't succeed. Traitors rarely do.
Consistent 50 sounds good for now. 255 till 4 hour stream. Did you make 255 bots for a friend? I run Commander Root. So it always, like, takes out duplicate IPs or, like, bot accounts. So even if we did do something like that, like, Commander Root would take it out anyway. Because I don't want to, like, inflate the numbers unnaturally with, like, people who sub on, like, 3 accounts or whatever. Because I know that people do that. I had people in my Red Dead 2 chat when we were doing, like, sub goals on that who were just like, oh wait, let me sign into my alt and get another sub on here. And I was like, no, that's against the rules. Can't do that. Kill Phasma as Phasma or as a stormtrooper. I didn't even watch that one in the guide first. I've owned multiple houses, so IPs wouldn't be an issue. We got a big guy in chat. Big guy. Is this the one that I just did? Yeah, that's the one I just did. Using the engine. And then 8 of 9, we're almost there. 9 of 9 will end the fight, right? Oh, that one's easy. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, wait, I accidentally, like, double-clicked and unpaused it right as I
see him.
Okay.
Okay.
There was... Oh, yeah, core right here. I thought that was where I was supposed to put it, and you plug it into here. Wait, I didn't plug it in. I just dropped it. I looked away from the screen as I pressed B because I figured it would just do the thing. I was like, yes, I can read chat for a second. Oh? Oh, I have to shoot it down. I stopped watching the video too soon, it seems. Still have to shoot this off on top of her. I'll be in a different country. I'll use a McDonald's Wi-Fi or something. Bruh. I beat the whole game? Like 100% or just all the levels? Oh, this weapon crate counts as its own thing? Oh. So I end the fight before I do the last challenge in Minikit. Interesting, interesting. Come on. Who could I do it? Phasma worked, but do I have anything cooler than that? I think I'll just do it as Phasma.
Yeah, you don't like
I am a captain in the
all the levels, nice.
order. Of course I can handle this.
The repeater's probably better. Flamethrower would be cool, but I don't know if it'll reach all the way up there.
I don't have time for such distraction.
There we go. So the last challenge I already did, like, naturally.
Let's go, Pongo.
I just needed the last mini kit.
You always were scum.
Rebel scum.
Bonk.
There's a shuttle back that way. We've got to go.
Ooh. Also 100% Elden Ring. I haven't played Elden Ring yet, but that's what we're going to start after this. I was going to do an all boss run on Elden Ring right after this. Okay, so this is the challenge. And then the mini kit is something you shoot. Shoot it in the final area. Ah, okay. I see where it is. I don't even have to watch him shoot it. I just see where it is. Okay. Back to the Ussy.
They're trying to escape.
Can I just shoot it from here? Yeah. He shot it from like the very end. I can just do it from here. 100%ed level. Let's go. I only have one more in episode 8 for tomorrow then.
We'll find a way.
New God of War? God of War 4? I haven't played it, but honestly, it doesn't interest me. Because I played all of, like, the old ones, like 1 through 3, and whatever the other one after that was on PS3. And I liked those games a lot growing up. I still like them now. Like, 2 and 3 are great. But honestly, God of War 4 seems like it just kind of, like... It took some really good gameplay and just got rid of it for the sake of making a better story. And it's like, it's cool to have a good story in your game, but if the story ends up overtaking your gameplay, then the game just... I don't know. I'm not someone who likes story over gameplay. I'm gameplay over story, personally.
The girl.
You should play Sonic 06? Yeah, I've never played a Sonic game, but I've heard that that's one of the better ones. God of War 4 was cringe. Yeah, I haven't played it, but it looks like just a big downgrade from, like, the original trilogy.
What is that?
The mineral planet.
What's with, like, games and having really, really good trilogies that are just never quite followed up to the same degree? Like Halo, God of War, Gears of War, Like, what's with that? Why is that such a pattern? Like, having an amazing trilogy, and then just, like, after that, never being able to hit the same high mark. 06 isn't good. It's considered one of the worst ones. Well, then that's why I've heard about it. I just know that's one I hear people talk about a lot. There we go. Another 100% level. Total percentage of 91.88 to end the day. I gotta go and make food because I am hungry. I heard 06 was really good. No, I know that I had heard of 06 like a lot in conversation. So I was just like, oh yeah.
To show me my place in all this.
06. I've heard about that one. No, I've definitely heard of it for the other reason then. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me. High cholesterol, no. Is this new Smitty alt account? Is that what this is? Anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy any episodes already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub if you're new. You know, we do stuff like this every day that we're available to. Finishing up LEGO Star Wars for the rest of the week, and then going into Elden Ring and probably Knights of the Old Republic for the next 2 games that we're going to play. So if any of that interests you, feel free to come back. Also, if you haven't done so already, like